Okay. We started. Doesn't seem like we're having problems. Do I have everything? I think I do. Oh shit, did I get my notes? Did I get my fucking notes? Get it. We're Gucci. I lost one. Alright. Hi, Icy Fire. Hi, Yuki. Oh, my tracker's like a little to the left. Oh, it feels weird. Do I need to... I kind of do. Or maybe I pushed it left, because this looks for... I don't know. I don't know, that's fine. Oh, I didn't check this sound. Yeah, there. Ba-da-dun dun 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 dun. Ba-da-dun dun dun dun. You're on desktop, right, Icy Fire? Your foot's doing a... I think you had your camera at such a perfect angle that your foot didn't know what to do. So it was like just... It is since fixed since you like did your nod. But it was like... Your foot didn't know where to be. And so it was kind of freaking out. Hi, Pixel. How fucking dare you? I'm not late. I'm right on time. Stream Elements. Eula is now live. Stream VR chat. Day 384 of walking. 9 a.m. Harumph. Guys, I love this map. The only thing I don't like about it is that I can't turn off the day and night cycle. Lunges. We're at lunges. Hi, Smile. Oh, good, you still have your streak. Clearly midnight. You are very late. Okay, if Smile has their streak, then everybody should have their streak. Hi, Gale. Did you know Euland is a bitch? How dare you? Roxy was playing Mecha Break yesterday. Still setting up my browser? I lost my streak? So, like, some people lost it and some people kept it. Smile shouldn't have been awake. So, like, if he kept his streak, I'm sitting here like, oh, then everybody kept it, right? Because he literally wasn't there when this shit happened. After I made food, I will join you for some comfort vibes. Hell yeah. Yeah, everyone should be like me and streaking a Gale. Y'all have streaks. Oh, Pixel, Yuki, wake up. Oh. I didn't tell them the news. I saved that for you. Well, let's see how it goes first. Well, it's hopeful news, right? Hi, Air. Bestland. Bestland! You know other Lins? Air, I'm supposed to be the only Lin. What the fuck? Tell me who the other Lins are. Fucking tell me who they are. Do you imagine a jealous Elin like that? Like an angry jealous Elin? Also, I'm late. You can't be late. You're best. Thank you, Air. I don't know if I'm the best, but I try. I don't know about best Lin, more like okay Lind. Hi, Elin, my love. Hi, love. Hi, Nick. Do I see the cute and adorable Elin? You do. We have 2 people with us today. Hope your morning's starting on a good note. I would say it's a good note, but Freya's a realist. And she's not getting her hopes up. She was working on her treadmill yesterday and potentially fixed it. Did you watch the thing I sent you, Ewan? Shit. I don't have any notifications. Which means I clicked on it yesterday and either watched it and forgot, No, I didn't watch this. I saw it and then I fell asleep because I've been really bad lately, Lost One. I end stream. I've been going through Discord. What I need to do is like just open a tab for it. That's what I need to do with links. Here. It's Arar and we love Arar, so we'll fucking... Oh god, how... We open this one. Make it the most recent. Then we click this.
Doing? You wanna know? You wanna know what she's been doing? That's what she's doing! Next to me! She's fucking jerking it in my face! Yeah! She's just doing it in my face. She's sitting there like, just blasting.
Drop it. No, do it like that. Yeah.
Do it like this?
Like this. Feels fun, doesn't it? You don't do it right.
I don't do it right?
Both hands.
I swear I just watched a gorilla. I'm on a camera. I'm on a permanent... They see this forever.
You ripped your pants.
Yeah, but I didn't fucking go like gorilla mode on my dick. I didn't really... Is that what you want?
Wow. Huh. Thank you, Lost One. Thank you, Kumi and Arar, for existing. Anyway. Oh my god, if either of them show up. I'm okay, hun. Thank you. How are you? I switched to Brave browser today after I saw you post the Firefox meme. I need to switch. I just hate switching stuff. Back to Path of Exile I go. Hell yeah, Gale. Get the best of drops. Hi, handsome Wolfie. I'm good. It is so very good to see you, Freya. The lack of music is driving me crazy in this world. Freya, may I please pet the tail? Who is doing what? So that was a clip. What browser do you currently use? I use Chrome. That was a clip of Arar, who is roommates with Kumi. And apparently what Kumi keeps doing to Arar is, like, he'll be streaming, and he has his camera... Hi, unknown. He has his, like, face cam on him, and she'll be just off camera and she'll take one of those toys and just next to the camera, and he's like, she keeps doing it. You can just import settings from Chrome to Brave or Firefox. I know, and like you're like the 7th person to tell me. It has not worked for me in the past. Like I will say import settings and it just drops stuff or just doesn't do it. I don't know how you mess up an import settings button on a browser, but like I have switched to something in the past, tried to import, it failed, and I just went right back to Chrome. We're at Cami Stretch. That's where we're at. That happens sometimes. Firefox recently fixed it mostly, though. Why is my legs bending? I just don't care enough to switch. Where'd you go, Icy Fire? Where did Icy Fire go? He's still in the world, right? Yeah. I don't know, maybe he went around that house to go do something real quick. Hi, Muffin. I stopped using Chrome a couple of months ago. I use Microsoft Edge now. Works just fine for my preferences. Coin letting collect? I see, I see. I would not use Edge. While I'm sure it's a perfectly good browser, just get mad at Microsoft. They push Edge on me so much that I'm like, fuck Edge, I will never use it. The same with Spectrum Internet. I just realized this is on the front. Wait, is it coming with me? It is. I didn't think of that. This camera. Oh, but if I do that, it's going to... Whatever. Whatever. I'm hiding behind Freya. That's why things felt weird. I literally calibrated wrong. Okay. Now I have my tracker on my back. Squats. We've done one. I use whatever is the most efficient in terms of resources. I joke when I call you grandma. I didn't think you actually had the mindset of one. Wow! You want to live a long and happy life. Hi, Logitech. Oh, God. When is your guy coming out? When is the AC tech coming out to fix it? Because, guys, Logitech was in an 89 Fahrenheit house yesterday. Oh, my God. Even better, Firefox and Brave have Chrome extension compatibility. Hi, Wrath. I've used Chrome since 2020. Not having RAM at 100% all the time is pretty cool. But Firefox, as I recently discovered, is heavy on resources. When do we get a head pat redeem? When I add one. Hi, Foss. You're stinky got him. That seems like a important question. Hopefully today? God, I hope so. Oh no, it's the plant, a Foss. Hi, Riddle. Good morning, my sweet potato Euland. I actually don't like sweet potatoes. I really like potatoes. But sweet potatoes are like, I don't know. I wasn't able to like them. Chrome kept getting a stupid virus, so it's junk to me now. Good morning, my friend. Hey, Euland. Do you want to buy some fish? Why would I want to buy some fish? 2 more. Because it's Tampsty? No, I don't like fish, Foss. A match? Memer is one. Hi, Memer is one. Can you eat that thing? No, it's a baby. It's a Chow from Sonic. You can't eat them. 3 minutes of plank. I've been thinking about changing my planking up a bit. I think once a week, I'm just gonna go as long as I can. Oh, I just missed 15:30. Heck. Why? It's a child! Don't worry about it. Feel not liking something again? What a surprise. So 3 minutes and a second? Chows can be tasty. Why do you know that a chow can be tasty? Icy Fire must really like head pats. 16 start. Go in 3 minutes. You can't eat them without cooking them first, of course. You're monsters. Try to sniff the flower. I see a shine gale. Do you want an irrational fear you want to share, Ewan? Hi, Fosso. Do you have an irrational fear you want to share? So I've shared my, like, 3 fears that cause me to have recurring nightmares. Fear of drowning, fear of spiders, fear of my teeth falling out. I don't know if I have any, like, big fears aside from those that are, like, oh. I have a huge fear of drowning, though, Fosso. Hi, Global. Let's move on. They don't exist, Riddle. Okay, baby, you gonna make pizza? Okay. You use Stacy. Icy, we have to eat, you know. You and Kairodoko. Kyra's probably at work. I'd eat a chow. No! I'm gonna get Silver to bring me an oversized bottle of oil chow. Going to be crisp. Unknown, hi, Riddle, Global. Hello, meme. Ah. Oh god, we're already at a minute. This is going fast. Also, I don't know if I've ever talked to you about my fear of drowning. That is my biggest one by far. And, like, at one point, I was playing Twilight Princess, the Legend of Zelda game. And I was in the water temple. I'm not having a great time, but it's not too bad. It's manageable. But I get the big boss key. And I open up the boss door. And the boss room isn't off to the side. It's in the middle of the dungeon. It's like a really small thing. So I'm expecting an elevator. It's not an elevator. It's a fucking hole in the ground. And it's just dark water. Like, it's just this hole in the ground full of water. You cannot see the bottom. It's like looking down a well. And I'm just looking down this and thinking, there's nothing but water down there and I don't know what's down there. And they just want me to dive down. And this just sent me. I was so scared of this. I actually had to work up my courage in my room for, like, just pacing around my room for 5 minutes. Just building up my courage to do this boss. You can breathe underwater in this game. You have the blue tunic, the Zora tunic, to breathe underwater. And the steel boots to, like, sink to the bottom. And I was just scared of drowning in this game. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Huh? Fuck you, Ewan, he's in vacay. Oh, is that where he is? I know he was going soon. I didn't think it was yet. You can literally drown 6 hours after leaving water. Any water is left in your lungs. Lovely. They really like doing that to water temples? Dude, I hate it. I hate it. Okay. I got to bring up this window. I haven't changed my backgrounds yet, guys. It's still the, it's still do it for her. World. Oh, not that one. This one. The correct background. Everybody look away. I gotta twist my waist and legs. Don't look at me. The 40 streak? Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys kept your streaks. Okay. I think with that, we're good to start. This one. I don't think this is too loud. This actually sounds like right where it should be. But let me know. They really like doing that to water temples. Oh my god, I hate it. It is okay. It is coarse, so it's cute. Freya, a little late to protect Euland. I saw everything. I didn't really give her the opportunity. I didn't, like, let her know, and I also had the camera at a weird angle. I need a drink. We'll still punish you. And you won't say no. Oh my goodness. I feel like my fears are easy to have that conversation with, right? Like, what's your fears? Oh, spiders. Drowning. Could you imagine somebody being like, what are your fears that you're afraid of? And them going like, I'm constantly afraid that all my friends will find me boring and abandon me. And that I'll be alone. And it's like, that's rough. I mean, I think you're cool, right? Like, when you involve somebody in a fear, that's like, critical hit, Icy is fainted? No! Don't say you have that. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you right now. Friends aren't always with you because you're, like, entertaining. That's not the most important thing to a friendship. I failed. Core mentioned Euland Moonas. I have a fear, but I'm living that fear. HP reach? That's fine. That has mostly happened already. If they were good friends, they don't keep you around just to be entertained. Good friends are there for, like, well, a multitude of reasons, right? Yeah, like, Euland isn't entertaining at all. I'm just here because my schedule is dependent on it. Ow. Oh, that hurt. I don't know. You know what I find most appealing in my friends lately? The ones that don't have a lot of fucking drama. The ones that, like, are just consistent, unchanging, and don't bring problems with them. Error. Well, time to start some shit. Fuck you. No. It's Tuesday today. We've got more Stardew. Hell yeah. I am paid to be here. Euland is a little late on his payments. I may have to repossess him. I am paid to be here. What the fuck? I'm not paying anybody. Euland is a little late on his payments. What the fuck? I never pay late. I may have to repossess him. Now, hold on. Hang on. They don't bring the problems, they are the problem? Sometimes, yeah. God, I need to start problems soon. You've talked me out of a life of crime. Thank you for this enlightening conversation. Oh my goodness. I fixed one of my base stations yesterday. So one of my base stations, they're both up on the ceiling. But one of them, like, it's like a foot away from the wall, so the cord was just hanging. And every now and then, when I'm moving the futon to take a nap after stream, I would bump the cord and, like, the base station wouldn't be pointing down, it'd, like, start pointing up a little bit. And so I constantly had to readjust it. So yesterday, I kind of, like, stapled it to the wall. And now, I shouldn't snag it with the futon anymore. It took me 2 fucking years to do that. I also put up my Ashley Riot poster. Only 2 progress. That wasn't yesterday. That was like 2, maybe 3 days ago. That would have been Sunday. Yesterday I was like, oh, you guys are playing in Discord, but I will do my dailies first. Do dailies, come back, Discord is empty. Fuck. So Riddle. On Mondays I play Planet Crafter with Senril. And the last, like, 3 weeks, Core, who has a very busy schedule because of her 9 to 5, has been doing YouTube Premiere watch parties. So she has been putting out, like, 20 to 40-minute videos on YouTube every week of different games she played on stream. And so yesterday was her Ultra Kill video. But Sen and I, so 2 weeks ago and 1 week ago, we didn't play in my Discord. Because that watch party started at the same time as us starting Planet Crafter, we were in Core's Discord, and then we were kind of just, well, we're here, so we'll keep playing here. Yesterday, Senril and I started early. So we played for 3 hours in my Discord. And then we switched to her Discord for the watch party. And then kind of same thing. We just kind of stayed there. And so that was we kind of kept playing Riddle. We were just in Core's Discord. I took a nap after the watch party, comfy. We did get a shit ton of planet crafting done. We for the first time hit energy problems because all the stuff we're building now takes like 50 to 150 megawatts. Whereas back in, like, the beginning, stuff took, like, 1 to 3. And so we were chewing through our power, and Sen crashed the grid. And he immediately, like, removed the thing he just placed. It was like, well, we can't have that down right away. Oh, no. And then, we're like, all right, what's the next energy thing? And it was, like, a nuclear reactor. And it takes pulsar quartz. And Sen's like, oh no, that's like an endgame thing, right? And like, I already had a fucking chest full of it, just like, collecting all of it out of the chest, like, huh? No, yeah, we're golden. No, we got this. We set down like 3 right away. So our energy production went from like 1,500 to 7,000. This is one of my favorite dungeons. Black Fathom Deeps. I think I just like it because it has a Hydra boss. I'm not realizing this, but I kind of knew this. If something has a Hydra, I just really like it. I like Hydras, guys. They're cool. They're like, I don't know, the mythical version of snakes, which I just think are cool. Granted, there's a lot of things that are mythical snakes, but I want a crafter survivor with magic. I mean, there's a few of them, right? So you like Alferus? What is Alferus? I mean, so there's Enshrouded. That's a crafter survival with magic, right? There's Valheim. Valheim has magic, right? Do you like modern Hydra or classic Hydra? I kind of like both. I like Hydra that has, like, the main body, right? And then it just has multiple heads. This is like King Ghidorah, World of Warcraft Hydras, the Hercules Disney Hydra. But I also like the Hydras that are just, you never see the body and it's just snakes. This is, the Throne of Thunder, Hydra in WoW. This is Hydrapple. Which I'm saying it here. Hydrapple is my favorite Pokemon. Enshrouded is an awesome map to explore with good building that threw RPG elements just because. Valheim does have magic. Light, no fire, Prob might have magic. Oh, Yulin, there's a bigger snake than Titanoboa that is way wicked than Virgin Titanoboa. Put it in the neat stuff. Let me see it. Valheim and Enshrouded are the two, like, crafting survival games I really want to go through. It's a long video. We'll see if you can just find, like, an image of it. See if you can find, like, the name of this snake that's bigger, and then an image. It's called My Penis. Okay. And with that, good night. Sleep well, smile. Good job today. Well, let me just tell you what to do. I want to see it. Don't have Enshrouded. Valheim haven't seen since the Misplace. Dalamadur. I do like Dalamadur. That is a big snake. Sleep well, smile, and good night. God bless. Oh, wait. Before Smile goes, were there any holidays? This one's for you, Smile. Today is National Balloons to Heaven. So that thing you did in Detroit, was it Detroit or Chicago? I want to say it was Detroit. That thing in Detroit with the, like, 100 million balloons? Don't do that again. But it is Balloons to Heaven Day. So I haven't seen the latest 2 biomes. One thing I know about Valheim is that there's these guys, it's like a whole team, that have put together, like, an RPG mod to turn Valheim into a game with, like, classes and, like, 20 dungeons and, like, 8 towns. And that shit looks fucking awesome. I'm not going to play it first. I do want to play it eventually. Technically 3 since I haven't seen new mountain things. Yeah, when my schedule clears up, I can see myself putting together a Valheim or Enshrouded run. Imagine a snake that killed by smushing, but it can't swallow. It rip out chunks of its food. Jesus! I haven't experienced that many things, which does include magic. I can see when your schedule clears up, you fill it right back up. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. I don't know when Monday is going to clear up. Wednesday and Thursday, we're making good progress in Star Wars. We basically do a planet a day. So 2 planets a week. And there's only like 12 or 13 planets, so that one's going to be like a month at most. I have no idea if Tuesday will ever clear up. I don't expect Friday to ever clear up. Saturday should only have 2 more days. But we need to redo our schedule, and Core and Tech haven't gotten back to me. Busybody, they also found the Titanoboa eat mostly fish. Oh, that's interesting. Tuesday gave us our second mod. True. True. How is it looking, Freya? Is it working as we hoped? Ah, ah. There's something wrong about the Night Elf music starting as we're walking into a Horde City gate. It's switched already, but that was messed up for a moment there. I remember being so scared the first time I came to Ashenvale. I remember being like level 16, 17, coming to Ashenvale, and it was like contested territory. And I was like, what? What does that mean? And I like went back to Darkshore, stealth behind a tree, Googled it, and it's like contested territory means the enemy faction can kill you, but you can also kill them. Earn honor on the fields of glory. I was like, I don't want to fight people. Those Horde love their purple puss, sorry. I mean, yeah. There is a lot of art. I mean a lot of art. Of orcs and night elves. So much art. Anyway, what stories do I have? Do we get the shitty political ones out of the way first? BRB medicate? Okay. Yeah? Okay. So Aiden Ross had Trump on their stream. Blech. To both of those. I think I read that Aiden Ross gave him a Cybertruck? The sun is not out, so yeah. Aiden who? Aiden Ross is this kiss ass who has been banned from Twitch and has gone to Kick. And he super dick rides Andrew Tate, even though Andrew's like, this dude's a little fucking weirdo. Also, there was XQC? Wait, XQC was on stream with them? What the fuck? Or is this a different story? I just know Trump and Aiden Ross hung out. And at some point they did a weird dance. And Aiden, I think, gave him a Cybertruck. Yep. Oh, God. I don't know. All I know about Aiden Ross is that he's like 22, 23 years old. He thinks he's king of the world. His family is like essentially disowned him because while they were happy for his success at first, he's become such a like incel and like just a shitty person that they're like, dude, he is just, it is so corrupted. He was there for like 5 minutes. With big ass t-shirt with Trump's face on it. Wait, really? Ugh. Whatever. I usually don't think XQC is the worst person. Maybe an idiot. But he's just playing the game, but like if he's doing... whatever. Whatever. Aiden Ross. Him and Trump hung out. Great for them. I don't think it's particularly bad for Aiden. Granted, I think Trump's a piece of shit, so like, you know. Oh, Aiden's a huge Trump fan. Great, great. For Trump, it's just like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to appeal to the kids with Kick through Aiden? What? Huh? That's weird. That just comes off as like panic to me. I'm back and bigger, better, stronger? Hell yeah. Trump was roasting 2 candidates, forgot their names. I'm not surprised. On the other side, hi Proxy. I started right at 9, I'll have you know. On the other side, is Kamala. Kamala has chosen her vice president. It is the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz. I've never heard of this dude before. However, I read that he's pro-union, so I fucking like that. That's all I know about him. And yeah, that gets politics out of the way. Hooray, because that shit sucks. Here's more important news. Fortnite is doing a collab with Fall Guys. So you're gonna be able to play Fortnite characters in Fall Guys. I think we can all agree that's more important, right? I didn't have time to watch the video. It literally came out like 10 minutes before I started setting up. Hi, Jesse. Why cry? Why cry? Proxy, I've been slogging through Dawn Trail. And it's not bad. I actually really like the story so far. The problem is I keep pausing and like thinking on the story. I'm at the part where we were going to go to the next section after the third trial. The Trial of Ponce. And Wook Lamont was like, oh, I'll go talk to this person real quick, and we just left her alone. And obviously, not Galul Jaja, but the other two-headed guy, has pulled some shit, and we're gonna have to go save her. Dawn Trail is pretty solid for a start. I've been extremely happy, Proxy, that I looked at the candidates and was like, none of them are fit to lead. Bakul Jaja. Yeah, that's who. I looked at the 4 candidates and I was like, none of them are fit to lead. This test isn't like, earn the throne. This is like, hey, this will make you worthy of the throne. At least one of you. And having Galul Jaja just directly say that to me was like, yes! Oh, I'm fucking happy. I wish I was dead and cold sometimes. No! I love Galul. Galul is awesome. He's not as good as the one cat. I think I remember you talking to this cat. The one cat that's like, I didn't realize I was talking to the third promise. Please rend my impudent head from my shoulders. I will do no such thing. Perish such thoughts. Okay, I will! Okay. That guy is so fucking funny. Wook Evu. That's his name. Wook Evu. But cool. That's a bad word here. How are you? I'm good. We're at 1 mile so far. We've got minimum 4 miles to go. This video is really long, but it doesn't get us to 5. And so if we get a long video after this, there's a very high chance we have a long day of like 8 or 9 miles. The 180 is so good. Yeah, the best. I love Wookiee. He's so fucking funny. Just the deadpan, awkward silence after. I'm not doing good right now. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope hanging out with others today can make it better. Great. I smashed my finger with a drill bit. Riddle, you do farm work, right? Want to know why? I'm a little hesitant to know why. This is starting to feel like, not trauma dumping, but like venting, which I don't really want, Jesse. They added new bones for the faces so they can be more expressive in cutscenes. Okay. I don't want to be uncaring. I don't want to be like, Hey man, this isn't the place, what the fuck? I'm trying to have a good stream. Why are you bringing the mood down? What, a little bit of that? If... I want you to have a good day, like, right? I don't... This is hard. This is hard. Because obviously people are gonna have bad days, right? I don't want it to be like equilibrium situation. Don't talk about your feelings. Don't bring everybody down. Hi, Bits. Let's say I do farm handyman stuff. Especially if I have a brother that can't do stuff neither. Well, I'm asking, Riddle, because today is Farm Worker Appreciation Day. I mean, being here makes me happier. That does make me happy. Shut up, Elon. Fuck you, Bits! Bits, have you been to the, Oh, what is it? Have you been to the Luminous Hotel? We can't have multiple depressos at the same time. You need someone to vent to, I can listen. I greatly appreciate that, Yuki. Roxy, how are you, bitch? Shut up, Elon. I'm alright eating chips. Yes. Yay, wish someone gave me free food today. I went to the Luminous Hotel today because I saw it came out yesterday, and I saw a lot of people there. I was like, this might be a pretty map to walk in. I went there and I was in the lobby, and I can't read shit, so I couldn't go into the 2 guest rooms or go anywhere. So I was like, I gotta be missing something. I gotta be, like, unable to go places here, because it's gotta be more than a lobby. It was a pretty lobby. One of the giant benefits of being home alone is I can sing the fuck out of my voice and as loud as I want to. Hell yeah. Bits watched 5 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak. His streak message is, frick you. Frick you, Bits! Frick you! The benefits of me being home alone is that I get to be a degenerate and walk around naked and do naked stuff. Thank you for making me happy. I try. I feel like I haven't done a good job because I was like, hey, stop being depresso. Don't tell us. And I feel like that's not going to make you happy, but I don't know. Hopefully I can distract you a bit from it. Yuki the Housewife Singer. I would say you should walk and explore, but it doesn't work for late joiners. Oh, my singing is horrible. The benefits for me being home alone is I can be the goblin I was meant to be. No, just being here makes me happy? Well, good. Good. Oh, Bits. You probably saw it in memes. I put it in the meme channel. But what'd you think of that tow truck driver? I literally just saw that and thought of you as like, yeah, Bits will like this. I still can't believe we have chocobos for wilds. Furs, hi Riddle. They actually have been putting out Monster Hunter Wilds videos. Based? I know. I saw a post on Reddit. It's a tow truck driver who just fucking hates cops. And so, like, he literally posts on TikTok, if you see a cop in a fire lane or a handicap spot, you fucking call me. I will go out of my way to get their ass. And it's like, this cop parked in a fire lane. Not on my watch, asshole. This guy is fucking making enemies out there. Yeah, I saw the Greatsword video and the Basics video. So the Greatsword video and the Basics video were like, I learned fucking nothing. They are so simple and like basic. The focus mode video learned a little bit. Today, this morning, there was a heavy bowgun video. Which again was the same as the Greatsword video. it feels like we're doing a bit of World, where we are having a big not a setback, but like a big pruning of abilities. We are simplifying everything again. I'm gonna go bye. Take care, Jesse. I hope your day picks up. It seems like in Wilds, weapons are gonna be like not simplified, but they're pruning a lot of the stuff that is built up in World and Rise. When we saw the Rise videos, they showed the basics of the weapon, but then they also showed like, hey, here's a new thing that this weapon gets. Which was kind of like exciting for all the returning players, right? But they don't have any of that in the 2 Wilds videos. It's like, Greatsword, it's a slow, heavy-hitting weapon. You can play hit-and-run tactics or block. It's slow but impactful. It's like, well, yeah, yes. Heavy Bowgun was like, this is a ranged weapon. You can block with it. You also have energy for special ammo. It's fun. It was like, okay, so like none of this is new. Is it Exhibit's dad? Nah, my dad's a disabled vet. At least you can see some new things in them. I mean, kind of. I didn't see anything new in the Heavy Bowgun. I did see like 1 or 2 new attacks in the Greatsword video. But they weren't like highlighted. They seemed like just like standard attacks. The Bowgun mentioned auto block and manual block. So I'm assuming the shield augment is automatically there. I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's automatically there. But, it did mention that. What could that mean? Like, why would they make that distinction? Combat veteran? As cool as that tow truck driver is, Riddle, a lot of people don't like tow truck drivers. This is kind of like an exception to tow truck drivers because a lot of them, well, a lot of them, you know, are there to repossess your truck or car, right? And so... this guy was, like, going out of his way. I don't know if he's doing this for public image. He could just not like cops, right? I can tell you right now that tow trucks is not a very favored profession by the people. I'm a pro at starting games and never finishing any. Oh no, what are those? I can imagine that. So Heavy Bowgun might be getting perfect blocks? Like guard points that are better than the normal auto block? I feel like it could. I feel like that could also be a translation thing, right? Because they've had translation issues in past weapon videos. That could just be something that's like... you know, you auto block by just standing there. But you can manually choose to block by stopping moving. So, like... we will see. I kind of hope what you're suggesting. That would be really cool to get, like, guard points for them. One of those? Yeah, that's me. Go ahead and hate me. Why would I hate you for that, Yuki? Huh? Well, so far things are okay. I need to tighten the belt. Desert Storm. Bit slick. Oh yeah, Yulin. Today's pizza on my side has blue basil on top of it. Hell yeah. I'm happy for you. I got some fresh ripe watermelon. Hell yeah. Are you going to eat it or are you gonna post it on your blue Twitch? And I'm dying from all the humidity. Someone give me nuclear winter. Oh god. Point and laugh. I like how Yule says basil. Hi, Crit. Is it basil? The big thing is going to be the focus attacks, I feel like. I don't understand focus mode and how they look or animated. I thought focus mode was going to be like, you lock onto this and don't have to aim. Like if you're using a gun weapon, you just don't need to aim anymore. But then it's like, nah, you shoot where your face is pointing. And it's more like you do extra damage when doing this. Like it'll almost change your attacks. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand it. It's gonna be one of those things that I just need to see it. I just need to touch it with my hands and like understand it. Because from the video alone and what I've seen them talk about it, I'm just like, I don't fucking get this. And how they look are animated? Sure, hop on 76. Hi, Kratos. Yes. Focus mode equals see weak hit zones and wounded zones for bonus damage. I never got a chance to watch it. I'm gonna remedy. It's probably Clutch Claw 2.0. I'm really hoping it's not Clutch Claw 2.0. Bonus moves to do damage to them? Okay. I thought it was gonna be like, hey, we will target weak zones for you, which seemed weird to me. But at the same time, I was like, that could make me play heavy bowgun. That seems kind of neat, because I've always liked bowgun stuff, but I don't like aiming. I don't like consumables. Consumables is kind of fixed. If you just have, like, your farm going and buy ammo, you don't have to go grind ammo anymore. Yeah, I have no idea if it has a hit limit either. I wonder if we will get Jakalakas back. I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see more weapon videos. But at the same time, like, I shouldn't be because they've been so plain and simple, I'm probably not going to learn anything from them. Like the wounded mechanic from World with Claw, but on a toggle or resource? Do we know that for certain, Fausto, or is that, like, what people are speculating from the videos? No idea? Okay. I'll tell you what I want to play. I want to play Kinsect. If they don't have focus Kinsects, like they did in Rise, I will not play Kinsect. I fucking love focus Kinsects, and if I don't have that, bleh. I could see myself playing Switch Axe. I could see myself playing Hunting Horn. I could see myself playing Gun Lance. Hi, Cairo. You're not on vacation yet, are you? What is speculated? The specifics of focus mode. They'll have Kinsects, and the new mode is focus. There you go. Shut the fuck up. I didn't think you were on vacation. Somebody was saying you were. I imagine you're just busy and running yourself ragged in the 2 weeks preparation for vacation to tie up all your stuff. Before you go on vacation. Cairo wave. Late, bestie. Next week, and yes, busy as fuck. It's like tenderizing without latching to the enemy. Keep hitting a part to wound it. Focus mode, hit it for extra damage. Hi, Snow Bunny Cairo. I just assume it has a cooldown of some kind. But if it doesn't, that's really cool. And I wonder if movement hindrance restriction is the only downside. Hi, bestie. How Brazil Cairo? I'm going to assume that's an autocorrect word from your phone. Cairo, how Brazilian are you? Yulin will Freya always be so very cute? Nope, art is an explosion. This is a moment in time where she's shining and glimmering. And it might not be that way forever, but right now, she's radiant. She's gonna be mad at me. Very much opposite of a Brazilian. Yulin pout. So George W. Bush was in the Oval Office. He was president. And during the Iraq War, one of his Secret Service agents came up to him and was like, "Sir, we have bad news. 6 Brazilian soldiers have died in Iraq today." And George Bush drops his glass. And he starts trembling. He starts shaking. And he puts his head in his hands and he goes, Just how many is a Brazilian? Give Freya the Ashbringer? If you call a Portuguese a Brazilian, you will be attacked. Yeah? You're so very cute to me, Freya. Isu is in Portugal right now. He's Portuguese. And he's visiting his family there for 2 weeks. While he's there, he's streaming every day at like 4 a.m. in their like living room. Isu is fun to flirt with. Hi, media. Eland, you precious bean. No, you! Hi, Feet-chan. In World of Warcraft media, they have something called the trading post, which is like, as you play the game, you earn these trading coins. You can get 1,500 a month. And they have these fairy wings in the shop right now. And I see them and I'm just like, oh, this just makes me think of media. Isu, though. It's really fun to, like, go into his chat and be like, Isu is so precious and wonderful. He's so pretty. I could just stare at him forever. I love Isu so much. He just seems so nice and pleasant to be around. I want to see him break. And, like, Isu will read this and he'll be like, Isu is so precious and wonderful. Aw, thank you, Yulin. That means so much to me. He's so cute and wonderful. Aw, this is really nice, Yulin. I love reading this. Thank you so much. He just seems so nice and pleasant to be around. Stop it. You're making me blush. I just want to break him. What the... What? Like, he just gets so into each, like, part of it that he just doesn't look forward to the end where you're just like, I just want to break him. And it's so fun. And hello, friends. So you know what Bundia is? I think... No, I'm thinking of Suda de Boom. I don't know what Bundia is. Almost time for the baby. What should we name them? Alondro or Superfly? Homewrecker, what the... You mean pick on, right? Yes, yes. I mean, when I flirt with him, I pick on him. It's the same thing with Isu. Do you think decoration slots will come back? I would be surprised if they don't. I'd be very surprised if decoration slots don't come back. I just keep calling him Isu Gilf. Yulin is best bean. Thank you. Media, oh my god, I love you. Media. Damn, talking about fairy wings. I want a bucket of wings. Hi, Media. Yulin is such a nice, sweet person. Best person to snuggle with. I really want to tie them up. Hell yeah. That's something I haven't done. Like, tied up snuggles. That sounds really fucking fun, though. Doesn't that mean good day? I love farming. So they had decorations in World and Rise, right? But in Rise, you just made them. You have? It just wasn't you that was tied up? Are you practicing self-bondage for our naps, Icy Fire? So long as you're safe with it, hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Nope. Yo, Bits, a whoa, yo. Here what we speak is a mix of Portuguese, African, and Spanish. Any classic music? Always takes me back to the first time I played WoW. Yeah. When it's Tauren and Orc stuff for me. When I hear Baron's music, that's where I'm like, Oh, I'm fucking home, baby. Being tied is great. Yo, you got it. I was so intrigued on how big the world was. Crit, you've made me think of one of my, like, earliest WoW stories. But needs good top, otherwise you just sit there like, What I want Return in Wilds is the housing of worlds. I want to capture things to decorate the room with again. I want to go harder in that than I did in World. In World, I caught a lot of Tsuchinokos, but I didn't catch, like, every animal. As a cute night elf when I first started. My very first character, I think, was an Undead Warlock. And then all my friends were like, we're playing on these servers. So on our Alliance server, I made a Night Elf Druid. And on the Horde server, I made a Tauren Warrior. The Tauren Warrior... Oh god. I remember I'm leveling, and I get to the crossroads, right? And there's a group of 4 Alliance that are, like, attacking the guards and killing everybody that fights them. And so, like, I'm sitting there just like, oh my god, this is a Horde town. They can't do this. I'm, like, level 11, level 13. Like, second or third day of playing on Horde. And these 4 Alliance, they're just pulling guards 1 or 2 at a time and killing them, and then killing quest NPCs. And then I see him. My fucking hero. Level 60 Tauren Warrior. Just like me. His gold is gold. His armor is golden. He is the full dungeon 0.5 tier set. He is glimmering. He is shiny as fuck. And he lands from the flight path. And he draws his sword and shield. And he rushes forward. And he charges one of the Alliance characters. And then the rogue stuns him. And then he stands there for 10 seconds unable to move, while all 4 of them just fucking get his ass. And they just... Literally the JoJo's meme of, like, 3 people all kicking one guy, while he just, like, lays there on the ground and takes it, and he dies. And I remember I saw this guy come in. I had so much hope for him. I was like, this guy's gonna wipe them out. He's level 60. He's untouchable. My dumbass wasn't thinking, well, they're also level 60. It's gonna be 1v4. They're gonna whoop his ass. They destroyed him. And I remember just the feeling of, God is dead. There is no hope for us. The server is done. We will never recover from this. I remember that was the day my hope fucking died in World of Warcraft. Oh, God. Wait, I don't see Icy's text? It's because that's part of the environment. I could show them, but then I see nameplates. Here. I can show UI. I think that will show them now. And then, if I do this... Nameplates... Nameplates hidden. I think you guys can see Icy now? Here's the problem, I like nameplates on. My inner thoughts are exposed. Yeah. English or Spanish? Deutschland. I'm actually not even German at all. But I did see a video about that where this guy asked the dude English or Spanish, and the guy says German. And then he says something to him in German. And the guy's response is like, we're all a little gay. Oh wait, now you guys can see my camera. Whoever moves first is gay. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Whoever moves first is gay. And the guy just immediately... It's Germany. We're all a little gay. And then he just walks away with a fucking, like, hip sway. Like, god damn, dude. Yeah, I saw that coming. Rogue and their darn 10-second stun chain. They be eating beef tonight. Yules is in the war at the beginning. Meanwhile, I'll get lost in the cave at the starting area where all the Furbolgs are. It took me like a week to get through Teldrassil. On that druid, it took me straight up a week questing with 2 friends to get through to like level 12. Old WoW, back in the day when we all sucked ass at MMOs, that was a different fucking beast. You good? Can I whip ice, but softly? I thought you were responding to him in chat. This is your reminder that those 2 astronauts are still stranded in space. Is Boeing, like, doing anything for them? Why? German is not that nice of a language. Whoever moves first is gay? Gotcha. Hi, Wolfie. Heelan's such a good boy. He sees shiny armor, he got hope. The Boeing got stranded on the ISS. They still up there. Do they have enough food? Like, I feel like everybody's food up there should be, like, precisely calculated. Maybe with, like, hey, we've got some emergency. What are they doing for food? Why error ping? I imagine that's a phone fat finger, but maybe they are eating each other. Hopefully not. I wonder what they're doing. Like, they're not supposed to be up there, right? So, like, do they have anything to do? Are they, like, hanging out with the other ISS astronauts? Like, hey, do you want any help with your work? No, it's official and confidential and I can't do anything for you? Okay, I'll just be over here playing GameCube. Damn, being stranded on the ISS seems pain, especially since at some point burn up their atmosphere. Not for a while. 10 years? Wait, maybe we don't want Boeing to save them. They will die on re-entry. 1 year without maintenance. Oh, God. Aren't they gonna take it down soon? I would imagine so. There's a really cool map in VRChat. I think the name is in Japanese. I have it saved. It is called... Oh, do I not have it saved? Shit, I don't have it saved. I think it's like the Space Museum. And they have a 1-to-1 scale model of the ISS that you can go in and walk around. And it's like a 3D scan. Wait, can you guys see that? Oh God, you can. This is why I hide those things. No idea if Boeing doing anything about it, though. They should be fine if they have WoW in VRChat. Soonish, but to be honest, as slow as they brought it up, it will take long to take down. They currently make calculations, etc., to let it burn partless above the ocean. Aliens, human take the ugly shit out of our airspace. Rescue them all, let it fall into the ocean, salvage. I do remember hearing about this. We never went over the holidays. Salvage gang, rise up. Today's holidays: balloons to heaven, corporate baby name. The fuck is that? Farm worker appreciation, Hiroshima, Fresh Breath, Gossip, Night Out, Root Beer Float, and Wiggle Your Toes Day. China got a new space station up in less than a year. USA can't even do it in 10. Okay, but it's China. Now, corporate baby. I think people are calling their babies BMW. There's no way people are naming their kids BMW. Please. Please tell me that ain't happening. Oh, God. Balloons to Heaven. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I don't doubt it. Kid, my name is Gucci. That is a thing. Balloons to Heaven Day just makes me think of, I think it was Chicago or Detroit, I can't remember which one, where they wanted to set a Guinness Book of World Records for, like, most balloons released at a time, and it caused, like, millions in damages to, like, the rivers, the roads. It just caused so many problems. I mean, Musk gave his child a cursed name so no one can write or speak? Yeah. I was honestly thinking the same thing, Wolfie. You know, it's fucking stupid to, like, name your kid BMW. But then there's Musk, who's like, I'm going to use the characters from 3 different languages. It's probably fucking happened. Yules, thank you for all the farm work you do. This is your day, celebrate it. I'm not a farm worker. I have soft baby hands. I would die in a day's work of field work. You can write it, but it's just very dumb to write. Corporate baby name, what the fuck? Farm worker appreciation. Farm workers actually do need appreciation. They work hard. Apparently they don't work that many hours. Apparently it's like 3 months of like 14-hour days. And then a lot of the year is like not much for most farmers. I'm a farmer. Eland not a farmer. Eland is a baker with that cake. Hiroshima Day. I think this one's obvious. Appreciation for the city of Hiroshima that was bombed and has had, like, you know, they've built it back up. Fresh Breath Day. I think this is just a reminder of, like, hey, when you brush your teeth, brush your tongue a little bit too, so that you have fresh breath. Gossip Day. Yes, we don't work a lot of hours, but when we do, it's intense. It's very seasonal. Oh God, yes, please brush your tongue. Very much so, brush your tongue. Do it at the beginning, do it at the end, whichever's better for you for gagging. For me, it's better to do it at the end, because I'm gonna gag when I do it, so I do it last. But, like, your breath will be a lot better if you brush your tongue. You don't have to go all the way back, but brush it. We are sorry we bombed you, Yules. I didn't get bombed. Mood. I have also a huge gag reflex. I hate it, media. I, like... I've never sucked a dick. But I'm, like, a little afraid that maybe one day I try, get 2 inches in and just, like, and it's like, I can't do it. And they're like, are you serious? I'm sorry, I can't. I hate it, no fun. When I was getting braces, also watch the Monhunt videos. Looks like focus mode isn't aimed at the target spot, more you know. But they say you aim where your character is looking. Yulin gags easy. When I was getting my braces, they had to take molds of my teeth. And they had like 4 nurses holding me down. Like, one holding each arm, one holding my head, one doing the mold. And I'm just like projectile vomiting as they're trying to get these molds. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. Aim it where your camera's looking. It requires practice, just practice. Me, you can't. Well, too bad, I will keep doing it. I just remember The nurse is like holding me down, fucking up a mold, and me just being like, I'm really sorry, and them just being like, oh god, we want to be mad at this kid so badly, but he's nice. But what the fuck, dude? Gossip Day. Gossip is not typically regarded as a good thing, right? Why is there a gossip holiday? That seems silly. Night out? Sure, I'll never celebrate it. Root beer float? I saw root beer float day and thought of Fausto? I thought of Foss. Foss fucking loves root beer. We them bitches, I guess. And then the last holiday, Wiggle Your Toes Day. Everybody at Johanner Gwiblin right now. Because that holiday was made for them. At Johanner, wiggle your toes. What you mean, I'll drag you out at night for some waffle? No! Just make waffles at home. I will like that way more. Going outside is scary. I have a waffle maker? Hell yeah. Crit, crit! It's mini and it's cute. Do you have a rice cooker? Or a pressure cooker? But we can see a fright? Of course. I need you to Google waffle rice cooker crit. Look at what you get when you do that. Because apparently, if you put pancake batter in a rice cooker, it makes a 3-inch tall pillow of a pancake. And I want one so bad. It's so beautiful. Three inches, so average? Average? Those are not average pancakes. Average pancakes are like half an inch. No, that's a good personality. Look at this cute little small french fry. Small? That's not small, that's average, right, guys? I think it might even be kind of big. I fucking love that joke so much. There was a day I was hanging out with Core, and I got to say that joke like 5 fucking times, and she was like, okay, enough. Why am I eepy again? How much sleep did you get last night? Maybe you're just comfy. I would call it pretty big too. Why not just make a cake at that point, Yules? Because it's not a cake, it's a pancake. It's still like the makings of a pancake. It's just shaped like a cake. Putting pancake batter in a rice cooker is way easier than actually baking, right? Right? So my Fitbit says I got 5 hours, 50 minutes of sleep? Making bacon pancakes. Even though I fell asleep at midnight. You just need to be made more awake, Icy. I won't promise I'll be able to make it to the sleep session. Well, I'll be on blue. So if you don't make it and you wake up, you can then join. Go ahead and take a nap if you're comfy. I have like no deep sleep at all. In before orange cuddles. There's a possibility. You can still request on me if there's orange cuddles, okay? If you see I'm on orange status, this just means I'm probably naked. Okay? Orange cuddles. Orange cuddles. You know, cuddles when you're on orange status because you're naked and don't have clothes on. Best cuddles? True. That might explain why I'm so eepy all the time. The best thing for not feeling sleepy, for getting like good sleep, is getting consistent sleep. Even if you only get 4 hours a night, if you sleep at the same 4 hours every day, you will be somewhat rested. It won't be as ideal as 7 hours of sleep, but you will get good sleep that way. C Media, I'd give those cuddle anytime. I hate to be the no fun police, but pretty sure that pancake in the rice cooker was AI generated. You're no fun, Cairo. It does look like it might have been touched up. Or just fake. I still think it's real to me, damn it! I still want to do it. Does consistent inconsistency count? Nope. Heart, heart. What is sleep? Get a cat wife. Infinite sleep. Ah. Is Logitech still there? Cairo the Dream Killer. I would take infinite sleep. I get a lot of REM sleep, apparently. That's good. Boy, I ain't gonna let you ruin my $300 rice cooker when your ass should have been cooking those motherfuckers on cast iron from the start. I got my Warrior to 70 last night, Logitech. I got it to like 64 when we were watching the YouTube premiere. And then after Planet Crafter, I played it for like another 30 minutes and finished it. It is now my most geared character because I had like 40,000 of the memories. And I bought a full set of gear for it. Mostly for the transmog, but now I just have the gear. I can't decide between Arms and Fury. I kind of like both of them. I think I like Fury a bit more. But I stare my bar more with Fury. There's more like, I need to watch what I'm doing with Fury. Whereas Arms, there's less like I'm watching what I'm doing. I can automate it a bit more. But then I have to manage a dot and some timings. I'm like, ugh. I don't think it would ruin the rice cooker. I like my Fitbit. It's taught me how my sleep works. I need to get one. I really need a Fitbit or something like it, but I don't want one that connects to the phone. I want one that connects to my computer. And so I just haven't like shopped around for one that is good for that. I want one that connects to an app on the computer so that I can then show it on stream. So like I can have a step counter on stream. Just kidnap me. A Logitech. Stop looking at your bars, Yules. Get a weak aura if you need to look. I typically make all my own weak auras. But I have one more 70 to level. I've done 5 so far. It just connects to Bluetooth, right? I think so. Step counter. It shouldn't. It just connects to the computer Bluetooth. That's what I assume. But like, here's the thing, Crit. When it comes to like technology, I'm fucking stupid. So I really just need to have a friend like walk me through it and help me. It's one of those things that's like, it's so easy. This shouldn't be a problem. I'm so dumb, I'm gonna find a way to make it a problem and screw it up. I don't know. I need a step counter. Either on the bottom left down there, or like above the incline. Maybe under it and the incline moves up a little bit. That like as we're walking, it just ticks up as we go. Euland is a bro at fucking shit up. I am a pro at fucking shit up. I have done it many times. I've made a mistake buying something on Amazon. Purchased the wrong thing. Been like, oh my god, I'm so idiot, I didn't check the specs. Bought a second thing. And made the same mistake and didn't check the specs. And had to buy it a third time. I'm that good at being dumb, guys. All I hear was Yule's a pro at fucking. Sometimes you can see that if you want. Crit might be too new for that. I shouldn't be flirting that hard. What? Question marks. Me want to see? You've seen it, Riddle. I'm too much of a bottom, just kidnap me. You gotta understand, Bits. Bottoms don't like to initiate. The mentality of a bottom is a good toy shouldn't have to ask to be played with. You and everyone I know. Yeah. Yules, don't distract me right now. I'm getting myself ready for the War Within grind. Yuland, you totally get it. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Nothing makes you feel more like wanted. More like turned on than someone else initiating. That shit's just like, oh, my heart. And at some point you realize, okay, this is a little bit selfish. It's the same for a lot of people. I need to initiate too. You know, I need to, you know, start conversations. Hey, I'd really like to spend time with you. I'd like to spend sexy time with you. But like, it's fucking massive ego booster when someone else initiates. Bottoms are like sleep. You just walk on them and grab them by the neck and drag them away. I think you mean like sheep? Good lord. Sheep? Yeah. I know. There are times where, like, I kind of push myself out of my shell. I kind of like, okay. Hi, Zuvi. There are times where I'm like, okay. I need to be better to people. I need to, like, initiate. I need to start the conversations. I need to invite people to stuff. And then I'm like, I don't know, I'll get in a bad mood. Or I'll just get tired. And I'll just, like, hard stop on that. And not do it for a while. And I'll be like, oh, I gotta pick it back up. Men are dumb, so I usually have to initiate because they don't get the signs. Oh god, Crit. I'm the fucking worst for getting the signs. I am literally the dense anime protagonist when it comes to that stuff. Not all men are. I definitely am. Goat will scream if something take them, but sheep don't scream. I keep seeing the fucking video of the sheep that was lost for 6 years. And it had like a ton of wool on it. And like this happened like 5 or 6 years ago. But it just keeps fucking showing up in my recommended videos. It's true. Some of us just decide to ignore it instead. It's definitely not all men. Some of them ignore it. Some of them don't detect it. Sure. Some of them, like, absolutely catch it. Why don't you just say I'm not interested? Because that's awkward. And, like, that can change things, right? You know, you can say, I'm not interested right now. But then they're like, oh, I'm kind of offended. And they kind of go away forever. You didn't want them to go away forever. But it was like, I didn't want to do this now. Because I've had women take that as a challenge. I can see that happening also. We too focused on other stuff instead. Small talk doesn't exist for me. That's human behavior, what do you mean? Some of us blow our chances. Well, okay, I get that. I do like a challenge. My point proven, Angie. I'm definitely in the side that, like, if I do notice something and it's not something I really want to do, I might not address it because I don't want to upset the other person. I feel like in this specific situation we're describing, I wouldn't do this. I probably wouldn't fucking detect it. It's no fun if you get all the attention at the start. Oh my goodness. But that's what you want! Just grab Bits on his leg and drag him away. What are we at? 3.1 miles? Good luck with that riddle. Balance it. Give me attention, but don't try to pigeonhole me down. 10 years with my ex, and I always initiated. If I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be selfish. 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to initiate. 1 time out of 10, I might be like, okay, I'm feeling like, not even like horny, just like, you've earned this, you deserve it, I wanna give you a treat. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not initiating. If somebody doesn't like that, then we probably aren't good together. I just need to disarm Bits and it's easy picking? Is it easy picking? I don't know if that's easy picking. Hi, Yuki Unworthy. Morning, everyone. The government can't even disarm me. What makes me think you can? You will ask nicely, and as a friend you will do it? Ha! Bits would not do that as a friend. Bits would question the friendship. So, nah. I take it you disconnected, Unknown? My power went out? Oh, no. Yulin Honey, just wiggle your tail, and I will be there under 1 second. But that means I'm initiating. You can't give me the power of decision here. You can't give me the, you do this and you get it. You just gotta fucking take when you want. And that's what I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Remember, I'm into CNC, Command and Conquer. God, that's so fucking funny to me. Is your power back, Unknown? CNC is great. Okay, so Media, I don't know if you were here for the story. I was in a friend's stream, and we were talking about kinks. And I was like, how degenerate are we going with this? And they were like, we're open here. Go as degenerate as you want. And I said, okay, I'm into CNC. Consensual non-consent. Which is, you know, a very fantasy-based kink that is really, really bad when it happens in real life. Yeah, CNC. And so, the streamer was like, CNC? I don't know what that is. What does that stand for, guys? And their chat goes, consensual non-consent. Second person, consensual non-consent. Third person, it stands for consensual non-consent. Fourth person, Command and Conquer? Huh? And the fifth person, you know, it stands for consensual non-consent. And we just fucking died laughing at this guy who thought CNC as a fetish stood for Command and Conquer. And they're like, they're sitting there scratching their head like, how is Command and Conquer a fetish? Is that like you just like the game so much that that's your biggest kink, huh? We're fucking dying at it, Media. Probably won't be back for a while. Dang. Nod, nod. I will say if your partner is busy doing something and you start flirting and teasing, you better follow through and just take them there. Because if not, that shit just become annoying as fuck. Command and Conquer be the ultimate doll. Makes sense. CNC went down after Tiberium Wars 3 Sag. And it's not the same way as that person. I mean, it has aliens. I could absolutely see Zuby being the person to go, Command and Conquer? played the first game, and I think 2 of the 3 red alerts. Mm-hmm. What is the name of this outpost? Splinter Tree? I think this is a Splinter Tree outpost. Message failed to send. What? I can't even see what failed to send. Time to play old 3DS games till my power comes back. Laters. Bye, unknown. I hope it comes back soon. But that's a Horde outpost? I have a Horde and Alliance outpost. Splinter Tree sounds Night Elf? The thing about Horde, well, so normally they name it after people, like, right? Like Gromgar or Gromosh Hold. I think Splinter Tree is like, because it's a fallen over tree, that's why they're naming it. I'll check right now. I'm like 70% sure it's Splinter Tree. That you're checking is making my confidence in it go down. I want to say it's Splinter Tree. I had Red Alert 2 on PlayStation 1 is what I said. Oh, okay. The Horde is great. Lamau fudge the Alliance scum. Here's the thing, Yuki. Yuki unworthy. Oh, we have 2 Yukis now. For World of Warcraft, guilds are now cross-faction and cross-server. So there's none of this like, oh, you want to play with your friends? You gotta play the faction you don't like. If you're leveling together, you do. But like, I can play Alliance and play with all my Horde friends now. That makes me really happy. Named after Sam Fisher. Hi, heya. Maybe I never really leveled in Ashenvale? Just call them Uki Yuki? I was thinking Yuki-Yu. Because I kind of liked how that sounded. I remember one of my streaming friends. He'd just say, BRB guys, drop his headset and leave. But then he came back and was like, shit, my mic was on. Did you guys hear something? No, okay. Because my wife was standing in some sexy stuff. And I leave and plepper. I have never heard somebody hot micing for, like, sex. I did have a guy in a guild be like, guys, I gotta go. It was Splinter Tree post? Yes. I did have a guy leave a raid in Wrath of the Lich King. AFK for 40 minutes, and we're like, what the fuck, what do we do now? And he came back and he was like, sorry, mates. Girlfriend gave me a blowjob, and then we had sex after that? And we're like, yeah, great, dude. You just kept 9 of us waiting for you. Wife aggro? Last time I played was in Mists of Pandaria. It was a while ago. Is he in middle school now? So, Crit, there's some dudes that just, like, they think sharing sexual experiences with the bros is, like, the most homie thing you can do. They will be 25, 30 years old, and they'll be like, everybody, I just made it with a woman. Congratulate me. And it's like, dude, nobody fucking cares. Like, I'm the type that's like, you don't need to announce it. It's just the bragging that's weird. I agree, but there's a lot of guys that, like, they don't see it as weird. They see it as, like, this is what homies do. We talk about when we get with women. It's like, no. No leave for it, bros first, you stay with the homies. That's my thoughts, Gale. If I was raiding and I had a girlfriend that's like, oh, have sex with me right now, I'd be like, no, I'm raiding. I'll give you whatever you want after the raid. And I'm very turned on right now, but that's disrespectful to them in my eyes. If you, like, have people scheduling a time to be there, especially to the ones who don't have much time, to fucking waste their time and be like, I gotta go get laid right now. Fuck all y'all. That's like... That's super rude in my eyes. And if I was ever with somebody that, like, kept trying to, like, make me choose them over the raid group, to me, that's, like, a disrespectful person. That's, like, a red flag, and I would consider leaving them over that. I was doing almost 99% PvP when I was playing WoW. A nearly 100k honorable kill. I hated Alliance scum for always camping in the low-level area and killing the new players, so I was cleaning them out. I can see Yukiyu doing that. I can see Yukiyu absolutely being the guardian of the Lobies. I remember when we played in Palworld, Yukiyu was always, like, looking out for me and trying to help me. And I was like, no, I want to play by myself. I'm gonna make my own base. You can't find me. And Yukiyu was like, I will find you. And I will help you. And I was like, no. All I can think of is Lonely Island Boys, I just had sex. You get literally 8 hours a week to raid. That girlfriend was not gamer girlfriend for real. Good work, Yukiyu. You can always go under the desk. Hi, Jan. I'm not even comfortable with the idea of, like, having sex while I'm raiding. I have done it once or twice. I have done it when somebody was streaming a game, and they were live and streaming, and I was in a call with them with others, and we were doing lewd stuff. And it was hot, but at the same time, it felt really bad. And so I have not done that again. Hi, Techno. Oh, it's another Yuki. My character name was Unworthy. It is funny since I always had the most honor in all PvP match. That is funny. I have lost matches in League and CS because of an ex. Oh my goodness. Morningland, I just got home after going to work on my day off. That doesn't sound like a day off at all. Well, good job. I'm not gonna say your boss appreciates it, but I appreciate somebody who's willing to do that for people and others. Hopefully your boss does. Just to stress them and wait? That sounds like a dream. It sounds disrespectful to me. Because, like, let's say I'm playing Stardew Valley with the 8-man squad, right? And then I find out that one of them is just, like, not playing the game. They're just AFK for 2 hours every 3-hour session. And, like, their girlfriend has basically been doing, like, hey, I want you to prove that I'm more important than you, so I'm having sex right now. And they're like, yeah, you know, of course, sex is better than Stardew. And so, like, they're just wasting our time and they don't really want to be there. That I would be like, if I found out somebody in the group was doing that, I might kick them out myself. I mean the thing, you were playing the game and doing it? If everybody there was okay with it, I don't even like the idea of, like, still playing the game and doing it. Because to me, it's like, you're not gonna be as good, right? Like, if we were playing something like Overwatch, and, like, suddenly somebody on the team is really bad, they're missing their shots, they're not landing CCs, you're setting them up and they're, like, fucking up, it's like, ah. And you find out, oh, I was getting a blowjob, so, you know, we lost. Even if we won, I'd be like, as long as they're trying, they're having fun, that's great. If it was a very casual thing, sure. But I don't know. When I play a game with people, I don't want to feel like I'm part of the game. I feel like it's more they're spending time with me, and the game is just something to do together. Whereas, like, I don't know. I don't like the idea of just being there while other people are doing lewd stuff. If I know about it and, like, they've been like, hey, do you mind this? I'd be like, no, go for it. Hell yeah. But I don't like doing it, like, I don't like being the cuck who's, like, in the room playing games while the others are having sex. Like, that's, nah. I thought for a second you were going to say he was streaming while we were doing it. Yes. Shirley wanted attention and definitely would do what she wants. I've done that with my ex, but that was for the fan site. Having him play around with my lovin's whenever I'd get hit and stuff was hot as fuck. That sounds like heel sledding media. And I've got mixed opinions on heel sledding. It's fucking fun, it's fucking hot, but... You know, if it's affecting matches, I can see that people getting salty over it. Also, I see two beans. You should say hello to those two beans. This one's Freya. That one's Icy Fire. We had Unknown with us earlier. And I think we have Yuki as a pet with us here. Yuki is probably perched somewhere as a cat. Ah. Yuki's over there at the start of the map. Did boss order pizza only for you? Yeah, I don't know if you're playing the game, you're playing the game. I'm more thinking of you're playing the game and doing it, that's all good. As long as they're trying, they're having fun, that's great. Damn, having sex must be nice. Damn, that Blue is drinking his life and his skill. Hi, Frey, Prox Media Tech. Also, hi Tech, hi Jan, hi Riddle. What if they invite you to join? Oh, then I'd probably join. No, I thought like the streamer and you. Like the man is over there streaming and you're just sucking him off. Kind of. It was long distance chance, so they were streaming and I had the Loven's toy and they were like playing with the Loven's while they were streaming. I'd go but passed out and now I have a slight headache. I hope your headache goes away. Walk backwards. I did. I wanted to see where Yuki was. We are still in Ashenvale at 4 miles. We're at 3.8 specifically. This is a long video. It's like 1 hour and 45 minutes. I really hope we don't get a long, like crazy long video after. The music fills me up with hope. I need to redo, like, all of my WoW videos. I need to redo them so that instead of using the in-game WoW music, I use, like, overlaid WoW music. That way I can better control the volume of it. This one, the music came out really good, so it'll be one of the last ones to redo, if I redo it. But, like, a lot of the older WoW videos, all of the Shadowland zones, the BFA zones, the Legion zones, and the WoD zones. Those really need to be redone. And then some zones just have bad music. So like Netherstorm has no music. That one needs to be redone. I was so happy in Adventures back then. Now I'm just an endgame Andy. I mean, so classic WoW has that adventurous spirit, right? Season of Discovery, classic servers, classic Burning Crusade, classic Wrath of the Lich King. Classic kinda. They still kinda have that sense of like, level slow, trudge through the game, it's the journey, not just the end. Especially Season of Discovery, and, well, not Season of Discovery. Especially classic WoW. Current WoW is just endgame. It's just like, level as fast as possible. And like, do mythic dungeons and raids. Which is an okay model. It feels like you lose a lot of value by like rushing people through the story. It's hard to get people into WoW for sure because of that. Because like, I've had friends who are like, hey, I want to know the lore. Can I experience that in the game? And it's like, no. You cannot experience the lore. You have to like, go deep diving through YouTube videos. I mean, you can now. It's really, really hard to. If there's a quest line, well, okay, so let's say I get somebody into WoW and they're like, I want to see the lore beginning to end. It's gonna be, okay, they're gonna send you to Dragonflight zones. So we can't go back to old WoW. Like, No, don't play. Get out of my game. Out. Wow. No new players. What the fuck? Hi, Sir Novel. Don't they release novels as part of the new expansion stories? They do. And I'm not exactly thrilled about paying $40 to $50 per lore book to get story stuff. I think that's a really bad system. See, I don't know what happened to me. Yeah, I miss those late 2000 MMOs. The leveling is my favorite thing, experiencing different maps and etc. It's funny you say that, Media, because, like, people are starting to recognize that all of those MMO players who really like the social aspect of the game, the exploration, the progression of leveling up and getting stronger, all of those people have just moved to survival crafting games. So all the people that really like, you know, going through classic WoW and stuff like that. You're a goofball, Yuki. All of those people are just like living in Ark, Rust, Valheim. That's like where they've all gone to. Awful, terrible, all story should be in game. I kind of feel the same way. For them to experience WoW lore, they need to play Warcraft? Kind of. I mean, to be honest, Yules, they can just read the quests. Wait, can I post links in here? You can? I can't check it now. Hey, Yulin, I'm staring at your butt. Hell yeah. I liked Ark, to be honest. The official was the worst thing ever. I have many friends that love Ark. They love it so much. But then you start talking about the company and they're just like, don't focus on that part. Focus on the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are cool. Bold to assume people read quests. We all are. There's always Bellular and Platinum that's hot. I brush up on my lore. That's how I brush up on my lore. People always say Noble is the best way to do it. I don't like Noble for WoW videos. I don't like his style. I do love Platinum WoW, but Platinum WoW doesn't like... He doesn't focus on overarching lore stuff. He picks a niche topic and, like, hard focuses on that. I do love Platinum WoW, though. Bellular? Yeah, I like him less. I don't dislike him, but his lore videos are... okay. Noble I just dislike. Anytime I tried to get somebody into WoW... okay, so here's the reason I dislike Noble. I tried to get my friend Core into WoW. And she tried to get me into Destiny 2. And we wanted to, like, trade lore. So she shows me this, like, overall lore of Destiny 2. And it's by a guy named Byth. It's 4 hours long. It is magnificent. It is such a good video. It is so well made. Byth is just like... it's so good. It made me, like, interested in Destiny 2 lore. And then I show her the Noble video. Hi, Archangel. What's your streak at? Is it there? Please tell me it's there. I show Core the Noble video that's like all the lore of World of Warcraft. And I shit you not, Noble just goes, in the beginning was the Pantheon of Titans, but then Tsar Jairus betrayed them, and he slew the other Titans in his fear of the void. He then goes to Argus, and he gives a proposition to Velen, Archimonde, and Kil'jaeden. Join me, and I will give you infinite power. But Velen used his prophetical powers to see that this was a lie, and he fled to the planet Draenor. And I was like, motherfucker, we've been here for 20 seconds, and you just threw out 8 names that she's not gonna know. I hate that video so much. Platinum WoW is quality. Sulks, no one stares at my butt. You use a young-looking avatar, Freya. It'd be inappropriate for people. Plus, you wear, like, big sweaters. If you want people to look at your butt, you need to bring a different avatar. And then everyone will look at your butt. And now I've discovered that Blizzard actually had these. Oh, hello, Gale. Hope you're doing well. Found one, techno, what now? Your butt isn't on screen. You're flat, not IRL, platinum WoW's quality, yes, in game. I love art, playing single player and private servers. My experience back on release, on official, was make a thatch house, 2 dudes coming in with a Terra, drop a C4 on my thatch house. That sounds awful. Did Ark have the Family Guy? I mean, Vin Diesel? Bellular is very broad. And I was sitting here like, that C4 is more expensive than my entire house. Prove it. I am legally required to state this is a joke. Who says I don't? Oh, 4.2 miles. That's too fast. I double pressed it. And it went to 3. Noble is a British guy that do LOL lore? He does WoW lore. I don't know if he does League lore. You heckin' cute? Thank you. You gotta start being cute and being hot. Ugh, my streak is 236. Okay. Funny enough, I don't like beef at Mylian games. Lamau. Then people will look at your ass. He's just reading the books. I'm gonna let you in on a secret, Frey. If you walk in the street, the guys take a peek. Oh my goodness, that reminds me so much of God of War music. I wear big t-shirts no one sees. This is why I don't play emotes. There's too much shit going on. If you want people to look at your butt, ask. Hi, Archin Yuki. Consent is hot. I will always look. Frey does have some hot avatars. I have an avatar that would get Yulin banned, lol. Yeah. I imagine a lot of people around me do. I have avatars that would get me banned. Yuland running stream. Good lord, never. We all do? Yeah, well. I ask Yuland that he doesn't put camera inside me. There's some bits I don't know how to hide. Just repotted the tomato plant, so here's hoping it doesn't die from the shock of moving to a larger pot. Hell yeah, Foss. He's gonna make it. I was just kidding, Harum. Why did you repot your fellow plant, Foss? If I remember correctly, he had the tomato in like a paper pot, so it was leaking. Awoo, whoa, whoa, Freya, awoo. Hi, Lou. Hi, Loomis. Do you have the 3D model, or is it something you copied? I wear baggy clothes IRL, that way I don't get any attention. Stay away from me, I just want food and then go back to play WoW. Hell yeah. I don't know if I'd want attention IRL. I definitely want attention online. Hi, Foss, Plant Bean, hello. I forget Foss is also a gardener. No, the tomato was just too small of a pot. In too small. Yulin playing stream. That'd be a really short stream. Copied? That'd be like a 5-minute stream at most. I think it's stunted because the roots couldn't extend more. By the way, Yuland, I watched Legal Evil's video on Plan 25 where he explained every step. And holy fuck, does it read like something that was written by the most stereotypical leftist vision of an evil right-winger, KW. That's so funny. I kit bashed my own mono, Loomis. Media. I don't want attention online, it makes me shy. I love attention online. In person? I think I'd struggle with it from a lot of people or in public. But, I don't know, one person in a private setting? That sounds really nice. He doesn't last long enough for that, Yuki. Hi, Loomis. You can hide the part you don't want to show or clip through clothing by hiding the fat from them while the clothes are being where it's relatively simple. Why don't you just back a small garden bed outside? Snom dance, hey riddle. That's 5 more minutes I can do it? Make? See, online attention I can just ignore or block or AFK. I can AFK or block people IRL. It's certainly a lot harder to IRL. I like how the person on has blushed and asked, has their emotes? I like how that person on only has blush. Especially if they live around me. Ugh, they always seem to find you. I would say, like, oh, just tell them no. Just be crystal clear that you're not interested and to go away. But that's not how real life works for women. You say no, and there's this movement among men that's like, if she says no, keep trying. That just hasn't turned into a yes yet. It's my grandparents' house, so I can't just change the blinds. The emote she used, the creator, only has blush and ass. I told them no, Yi. I don't keep people on a string. And here's the thing. They would say you do. If you tell them no and that you're not interested, they'd be like, she led me on. And it's like, how did they lead you on? They led me on by, like, existing. Dude, some people... It's really easy to see in guys. I'm sure some girls do it too. They're just fucking creepy and they do not understand that a relationship is two ways. They just think if they try hard enough, they deserve it. I fucking hate that. I leave people alone. That's disgusting. I've made that mistake before. I don't. The main reason I hate men in general, for fuck's sake, cunt. She told you no, move the fuck along. I don't hate men for it. But it's definitely a thing men do, right? Also, it get way too hot outside for them. They will survive. I don't know if they would survive in Texas. Tomato plants are not the most hardy plants. It gets really hard for them to, like, actually make nice looking tomatoes. Tomatoes like it only up to 82 Fahrenheit. It easily gets over 100 Fahrenheit here. I had a friend that would try flirting and making passes at me. He had a girlfriend, and when I said no, he would get mad and call me a tease. Good lord. Sometimes no means yes, oh whoa. Okay, really terrible time to make a joke, Jan. There is no means yes, right? That is a very flirty. That better be very much like it is so fucking painfully obvious, and even then, it's like fucking check in with them. But like, I'll tell everybody right now, English is not Jan's first language, everybody, so don't get too mad at him for that. That is very much a like, we know each other. We are on the same page. I know for certain, like, I have consent that your no means yes. With flirting with randoms, people on the street, people you kind of know and haven't had this conversation with, a no is never yes. Our tomato plants are thriving, and we've had 100 Fahrenheit weather. Also, there are girls that say no to man. Want the man on a leash to do stuff for them? It's gonna be 103 tomorrow, Jesus. Oh, I'm hated by default. Oh, I know, it's ridiculous. I'm single, I'm trying to get a girlfriend right now. Yes, I've been told no, I moved along. And I mean, she said no, it's mean, no, ugh. She mean yes and want me to keep asking. She can go fuck herself, I'm not playing those games. And yeah, right, I think we mentioned that earlier. If you want it, it's fucking hard out there. Just tell them what you want. I'll never be mad at Jan. They are a precious being. Shut up, Techno. Bits, go back to sleep. You are not a tease, you are wonderful. Make me. Also, English second language, here's something I can't English, Lamau. All good, all good. Couldn't be different type of tomato, also at over 100, over 80% of the year. You're gonna force you to eat breakfast. I already ate, eat again. I had tortilla chips, no. I have never done that on purpose. That's when I realized that you can't really try to be too friendly after the rejection. Because some men do get leashed by themselves. Like, you tell them no and then want to still be friends. And they take it as a doorway. Yeah. Yulin, should Bits eat a Pop-Tart? Nah, Bits is a big boy. He can eat whenever he wants. I'm never gonna tell people when to not eat. Cause like, I know Techno, I know it's fun. But when you care for somebody online and you're like, you need to eat right. Typically they already are, they're eating what's good for them. And it just comes off as very like, even if it has the best of intentions, it comes off as like, not really caring about them. Maybe I should say not really caring about them. Obnoxious in a way. Now, this is your first time doing it with Bits, right? So it's probably not bothering him that much. But, like, I'll tell you right now, I have had so many friends that stream and they're like, oh, I didn't eat lunch. And, like, their chat goes ballistic. Their chat is like, you need to eat lunch. It's not healthy. You're gonna die. And they're like, guys, I literally just skipped lunch. I'll probably just eat dinner early. It's gonna be fine. To be honest, when the topic started, I just thought of School Days line. Sometimes yes means no, and sometimes you're a bitch. Okay, that's a fucking hentai, Chan. I'll fucking dip it in ranch dressing. Don't test me. Damn it, no means yes. Prove it. I've done it before. There's some tomato that can deal with some heat. You know, how many miles for you? I've been on and off TM keeping tabs though. I am at 4.6 right now. We got like an hour-long video, so we'll probably end around 6.5 miles. Yulin, go eat. Sorry, I had to. I ate right before. I had 3 graham crackers. So I have something in my stomach right now. I always skip breakfast and sometimes lunch, but then I eat dinner and snacks in the evening. I eat 1,400 calories a day. That is my hard, like, I count exactly the calories going in, and I eat that much. On Saturday and Sunday, I calorie cycle, and I have 1,700. Yeah, that's why I brought it up. People know their own body. Oh, trust me, you need to eat Yulin. Don't tell me soggy burrito and bean sauce. Oi. It's not soggy. Okay? Red beans in a tortilla is a perfectly fine meal. Okay, so I've done about 4 miles then? Funnily enough, I haven't eaten yet. What the name of them? You definitely already burned those crackers by now. Or a British person. I haven't had Pop-Tarts in a while. I do remember somebody was like, you need to get brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts, and you need to put just a little bit of butter on top of them and put them in the microwave for like 20 seconds. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that bad. It was more effort where I'm the type that's just like, I'll take the Pop-Tarts, rip open the package, and just like, I'm not toasting them at all. But microwave Pop-Tarts with a little bit of butter on them was kind of nice. Pop-Tarts and ranch. I never had Pop-Tarts. I hear a lot about them, though. Pop-Tarts are like what a lot of non-Americans think is a quintessential American food. They're pretty popular. They're definitely like a lot of kids have them. I wouldn't describe them as like the most American food. But they are a very popular American junk food. They're mid for the most part. Pop-Tarts are a type of ravioli, Jan. Hang on. Wasn't even that bad. Neither was Pop-Tart and mustard. Why can people be so naive and dumb as a fucking brick? Oh no, what are you referring to, Archangel? Soon, TM. I think of a burger when you mention the most American food. It's really not that bad. Very flat ravioli. I didn't try it with mustard, though. I also think of, like, a cheeseburger or a hamburger as the most American food. Yeah, if you want to know a combination that will make you melt on a place, take a basic toast bread, toast it on a toaster, put a very thin layer of Nutella on it, and top it off with sliced bananas and cherry on top to get high as fuck before eating it, and you'll never eat better floor. I feel like that floor should be another word. That doesn't sound bad. I wouldn't do it with the cherry. I'd be very hesitant to do it with bananas. But that does sound good. I've actually never had Nutella. I keep seeing commercials for the peanut butter chocolate Jif spread coming out. It's not Nutella, but it's peanut butter and chocolate from Jif. And I'm interested in it. Excuse me, what? I don't know. Next time I'm at the store, maybe I'll buy Nutella. So my neighbor's friend Kiara got away from her ex, who did the R-word to her while she was sleeping a few weeks ago. And now she's decided to go back to him. Jesus Christ, that is wild. Jif peanut butter. You can have my nut. Me neither. Google listening right now. That is very... I'm very sad for her, Archangel. Because I'm wondering if she's in a position where she doesn't have anywhere else to go. Also, deep-fried peanut butter. Hi.
You.
Feel like seeing the Brazilian Nutella Water Dog Man video was enough. I haven't gone through, like, any notes today. Google loses a big lawsuit the other day. They had their antitrust lawsuit about search dominance. And it has been determined that they have had a monopoly and done actions to enforce that monopoly. And they have just lost the lawsuit. Slap Yuki with cheese? No, I'm just gonna head pet them. I don't have any cheese on me. Feel like seeing the Brazilian. I'll be surprised if that monopoly decision leads to anything. I will also be surprised, but, you know, hopefully it just costs them a chunk of money. at least. Honestly, she has a place to stay. She was staying at my neighbor's house after all. But he did... After all that he did, but she's so dumb. I'm sorry for going back to that thing after what he did to her. Well, she can't stay at the neighbor's, Archangel. He was giving her a place for, like, a period of time. But are you saying, like, he's just gotta take her forever now? Just, you know, the next 10 years, they're roommates? That's not a lasting solution. That's a, hey, figure your shit out for a week. You've got a room here. Finally, Google L. For context, it's just a Brazilian guy in a bathtub full of Nutella doing seal noises. Oh. That's weird. I'm gonna go eat lunch, breakfast. Bye, guys. Bye, Techno. Enjoy your food. There was a funny video from a J-League match. J-League is in, like, a soccer match. The Japanese league. This guy scored a goal. And he was so excited that he ran to the edge of the field and jumped over the banners that were around the field. He didn't know that it was a raised field, though. And those banners were basically a fence that were, like, on the other side was a, like, 1.5-story drop. So he scores this goal, and he's like, yo, I did it! He jumps over the fence and immediately realizes, oh, fuck, and he, like, just falls. I don't think he broke anything, but he just definitely hurt and had medics looking at him. Actually, she was staying with her sister, which is my neighbor. Anyways, you hecking adorable. Thank you. BR me beanie.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining.
Como is demanding that I watch a movie with her.
Oh yeah, have fun.
So I'll be going.
LOL, he pulled a cartoon. He literally did just like jump over and be like, yeah, oh no, and just fall. Wow. That's one way to celebrate. Bye-bye, tell Como we love her. I saw a bullshit story from New Zealand. Tell Como she can fight me. So, in New Zealand, they would have airplanes coming in. And on these airplanes, they would give out a meal, right? They'd be like, hey, what's for your meal? You know, do you want a turkey sandwich? Do you want salmon? Here's an apple with your meal. Well, not everybody was eating the apple right away. Some of them were just like, oh, it's a free apple. I'll take an apple, but I'm not hungry right now, so I'll just put it in my bag. They would then land, go through security, and security would be like, you've got this apple, this is contraband, this is a $200 fine. And they'd be like, what? The airline gave me the apple. And they're like, yeah, well, you can't bring an apple into the country, and it's on you. By law, it's your responsibility to know that this is on you. And they'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? And I feel like the appropriate thing is like, look, we know it's from the airline, but like, we can't have it come in, so like, you can eat it now, or you can throw it away. But they were like, no, you literally have to pay this fine. If you don't, you're not coming into the country. And it was just like, fuck you for that. They were like, kind of going in hard on this, and they were like, no, absolutely no mercy. Every single person that fucks us up, fine them. And like, they can't complain to the airline. They can't be like, hey, stop giving people fucking apples, or make them eat it right there. It was like, apparently legally they couldn't complain to the airline, or at the least they couldn't get them to stop. But it was like, what the fuck? That's fucked. Then I'm not coming. What the fuck, New Zealand? Burn that place and put the Australian there? I think that's a little excessive. I think this is just red tape coming from the government that is focusing on a bigger issue and ignoring this small situation that's slipping through the cracks. But it is like, what the fuck? That sucks. Do you want this apple? Proceeds to shove the apple down your throat? It should at the very least come with a warning from the airline that's like, hey, you need to eat this or like throw it away. Because if you get to security and still have it, they will fine you $200. It was 200 New Zealand dollars, which is about 118 in US dollars. But like, that shit sucks. If you surprised me with a $118 bill, I would not be happy. They act like that genetic apple will grow and fuck their nature there? I mean, it could. That's the thing about invasive species, is that you don't usually expect what's going to happen. Sometimes it's like, it just happens that way, and you're like, oh shit. We thought this was going to be a good thing. Like, right? How could it be a bad thing to bring in apples and apple trees to a place? But then it's like, oh, well, this specific apple actually has like an ancient pathogen in it that just fucks the 3 types of native trees here. So, you know, the apple has actively been really, really bad for the environment. Just shit like that happens. Okay, nerd. That's not a nerd thing. That's just literally what happens. Where's Logitech? He was just here. He's still in the world. I don't see Logitech. Logitech, I have WoW news. Imagine getting fined for that apple. Just step out and see the same Apple brand in store. That would piss me off. Nice excuse to make me pay a fine for not eating an apple when I'm not hungry. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, personally, I wouldn't take the apple. WoW news? It's kind of WoW news. World of Warcraft put out a song yesterday. And it is not what I fucking expected to see in my, feed. But it was Half Hill EDM Kazoo Track 1 WoW Remix. Fucking what? I guess I'll starve until we land. They put out a fucking Kazoo EDM remix. What the fuck? Newland, you scientists from the seas. I guess I'll starve until we land. Today is the 6th, right? Kazoo Kid? There's a game called Creatures of Ava. It comes out... You're able to play it. I don't know if it fully comes out or if it's early access on August 7th. This is kind of like a creature collector, like Pokemon. But it's a focus on healing instead of, like, fighting with your creatures. I'm not entirely sure. I need to talk to her. I don't think Spacefish is here. Somebody check the user list or at Spacefish, see if she's here. This might be the game that Spacefish has working on as an artist game developer for a team. Hi, Kiark. At Spacefish. Thank you, Lost One. About starving, I'm going to eat dinner. Okay. Yeah, it's a 6. Nope, she's bought in tags. Okay. Maybe she uses Chatterino and she'll sing that thing and show up. If she shows up today, I'll ask her about it. If not, I'll ask her about it on Stardew. She is not here? I'm not entirely sure. I know she works as a concept artist for a game development studio. I is back. Error might know. Error. Is Creatures of Ava the game that Spacefish works on? Or was that just the game she liked? No? Okay. She reposted Creatures of Ava yesterday. And I was like, I can't remember if this is the game she worked on or not. She worked on Froggy Daycare? Oh, okay. So she just likes Creatures of Ava then. And it was like, this game looks neat. Gotcha. But yeah, Creatures of Ava comes out tomorrow? Fishy will probably play it on her stream. I would call you dumb right now, but I won't? Why? Because I asked a question? What was dumb about that? Goofball. Spacefish have a mommy energy. Oh, I'm back, I had ribs? Hell yeah. There's been Niji Sanji and Hololive news. And meeting was canceled, yippee. Oh, Fishy is 1000% mommy energy? I actually don't see Fishy as mommy energy. Maybe like young mom energy, like a new mom energy that's like young and in her 20s, like early 20s. But like, I don't know. I'm older than Fishy, so it's hard for me to look at her as a mommy energy, right? Nah, Fish is a bottom. Skeleton, yo, that's my fave food, Wheeze. So, Hololive news. This is sad, but Minato Aqua has announced their graduation. Apparently, it wasn't like a good, amicable graduation. It was like, management and I aren't getting along, and so I'm graduating. Difference of opinions. Also, don't believe everything that you hear about me in the next few days, which is like, whoa! Whoa, that's crazy. Which one was that? She had the purple hair. She's like one of the first 3 gens of Hololive, I think. Admittedly, I don't know too much about her, but I've seen her in clips a lot. In what timeline? Fishy a bottom? Oh, the onion. Onion, yes. That's really funny that she's known as an onion. Niji Sanji. That one. Niji Sanji is in the news because their stock has hit a record low. Like, their stock is lower than ever right now, and their owner, their CEO, had to liquidate a lot of assets to pay their bills. They had an investor meeting. And this is really fucking funny. People went to the investor meeting in cosplay of some of the graduated VTubers. Which is like, oh god, that's gotta piss them off so much. And then they were asking at the investor meeting some questions that Niji Sanji was just responding with, we don't want to talk about that right now. We're not going to talk about that right now. One of the things they asked was, hey, have you been hiring people for your legal management team that aren't licensed attorneys, which is illegal, and have you been doing this so that you could pay them minimum wage and below market rates? And their response was, those were the investors, by the way, the ones in cosplay? Oh, okay, I thought people were going to the meeting in cosplay. Their response to this was, we don't want to talk about this right now, which is like, okay, that looks bad. Hi, Violet. Why the fuck would the... Oh, yeah, the Okay, I thought you were saying Niji Sanji went there. I muted for stream, but not for VR chat. Yeah, the investors were in cosplay. But not like the Niji Sanji staff. Hi, Elin, hi. What is that emo? Oh, I'm seeing the... hug right? Did Niji virus infect Hololive? I think Hololive is quite a few steps above Niji Sanji, but not perfect. So, I think Hololive messes up a few times, but they're nowhere near as bad as Niji Sanji. Proxy is the cutest grandpa. Those are the investors, the ones in cosplay. Proxy very cute. Air. If you're a stockholder, you're technically an investor at the overall board meeting. Yes. What an incredible VR chat world. It's not a VR chat world. This is an incredible VR chat world, though. It is, it's a Wind Waker map. So, like, we're on the second island. And there's the main island over there. It's raining right now. And eventually it'll stop raining. Mask. There. I have VTuber news too. Bao's sister is single? Okay. Cairo Doko? Cairo is working. They're working their butt off, Global. What is it? Whoa, no way. Bao Paw. Hi, Violet. Wait a minute. Also, Yulin model, I love your face. Let me see if I can show these. I don't have them set up yet. Because I need to update my avatar for this. Sleepy face. Standard face. Oh, it's not doing it. I actually do have a lot of my gestures set up. I just have them disabled most of the time. Because they're on both hands. And I talk with my hands. So I'd be talking and you guys would just see my face moving all the time. Hi, Riddle. Hi, Global. He on vacation? He's not on vacation, Global. He goes on vacation next week. He is working today. I have to cyberbully air for him, Wood.
Proxy, if you're tired, go to bed.
Ewan talks with hands.
Like right now.
Makes an Undertale reference. No, Proxy's not gonna go to bed. He's gonna be a goofball and stay up more.
My goodness.
You heard them, Proxy? You talk with hands? I do, I just move my hands around and do different, like, poses with them. Get some help, Proxy. No sleep required, what is bed? Tomorrow kicks off the most hyped CS tourney of the fucking year. Violet Heart, fine, I'll go nap. Oh my god.
Good job, Proxy. I'm proud of you.
I'm just sitting here like, holy shit. Freya's so powerful.
He's probably not going to. He's not going to, but he is being nice.
Media. Tip for vacation in Portugal. If you see a Chinese lantern at a house, you can go in and eat Chinese food.
Oh my god.
I'll listen to Freya. Euland is good with his hands noted. Oi, oi, oi. Nine, cute Proxy. Hope Media as well. Euland talking with hands gotta be the gayest thing Euland does in public, by the way. What the fuck, Pixel? Teenage? Air you stinky.
All right, Proxy. Good night, hon.
Love you, Proxy. What a fuck, Global. Have a good night, day, everyone. Jonah Air. Silly Euland is barely gay. Really? Love you too, Euland. Hell yeah. Barely. Good night, Proxy. God bless you. Look at him. Night, Proxy.
But Euland is happy, therefore he's gay.
Okay. Did you see the World of Warcraft YouTube yesterday, Logitech? Did you see the song they put out?
No.
The official World of Warcraft YouTube channel posted a video yesterday called Half Hill EDM Kazoo Track 1 WoW Remix. I just like, it's
Okay.
so out of nowhere in my eyes. It is a fucking Kazoo Track remix of Half Hill Market, which honestly, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. I just like, you'd think they'd be posting anything else. You'd think they'd be posting like War Within stuff, and this would be a great like filler video between content patches. Everybody's hungry for War Within stuff, and they're like, yo, but Kazoo remix. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay.
Okay, Proxy.
Oh, Freya, I want to send you a cute video.
That's really random.
I just stared at it for like 10 seconds, just like, is this the World of Warcraft channel? What is happening?
Perks of them unionizing. They can finally do weird shit.
Yeah, we have Core here, look at him. I'm not gay, but Euland sure did make me gay. I see you, Proxy. Gay, I'm back. Welcome back. They had the correct priorities. I kind of want them to do more music like that. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. What's crazy to me is when dudes are like, for $1 million, would you suck a dick? And then somebody would be like, yeah, I would. And like, oh my god, you'd suck a dick. That's gay. That's so gay. It's like, do you not understand how much $1 million is? That is so much money for like 10 minutes at most of like the worst 10 minutes of your life. But it's not even like a painful 10 minutes. It's not even like you just found out your mom died 10 minutes. It's like you're not having a good time 10 minutes. But $1 million. $1 million is like, that's like life-changing money. What do you mean the worst 10 minutes? I'm talking about the worst 10 minutes for somebody that's straight. Obviously, for me, it's like, pfft, nothing. But for these people that are, like, saying no to this question. Damn, I want to eat chicken wing, roasted pork, and fries. Ewan would pay to give one. I would not pay to give one. Don't say that. Hi, Parisu. Hi. 1 million isn't that life-changing anymore? Okay, Rockefeller. It's pretty life-changing for me. 1 million dick murder anything. Not murder. Ewan would do it for free? I mean, for some people, yeah, I would. Who knows, you might enjoy it. Arson? There's a really funny sketch. It's on Surezure Children. Where this guy's, like, talking to this girl. And he's like, I caught you smoking. That could get you in trouble. And she's like, oh, yeah, I don't really care. I'm a bad girl. And he's like, I know. Maybe I don't report this, though. Maybe you help me with a problem. You know, you can consent to this. And honestly, this feels threatening, so I'm not going to report you if you disagree to this. But I want to know what it's like to kiss a girl. And she's like, yeah, really? Okay. So you've never kissed before? And he's like, no, I've kissed before. And she's like, oh. What are you, gay? And he's like, no, I tested that. And she's just like, what is happening? I mean, I will do it for 1 million till they come. I mean, what? Arson, 1 million in tax is enough to change 99% of the world's population's lives. Even if, like, you don't need $1 million. Even if you're sitting on $5 million in the bank, that is years of your life. Right? When I worked at Tech Systems, I earned $60,000 a year. That's more than 10 years of working that I would just get in less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is if they last a while, right? I think I could do a good job and make it take quicker than 10 minutes. But you know, some people it takes a lot to get it out of them. Yulin would do it for tax credits. Hi, Dark Princess. Hello. I have forgiven most of your bad takes, media. Really? Farisu arrive. Hi, Farisu. Hi, Farisu. I did research, you're mostly cleared. Mostly. Is Yulin the throat goat? We were actually talking about it earlier, Pixel. No. I have a really bad gag reflex. If I ever try that, I'm probably gonna be fucking awful at it. After stream. There's few ones that are war crime levels of bad. Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Name one. Better not be the Burger King one. Damn you, and you getting me excited. Hang on, hang on. Oh my lord, unzips. Just squeeze your thumb. We're at 6 miles. 5.94. Drink. There's TF2 news. A highlighted message. Okay, Violet. Oh, that's one of them, but thankfully you're not. This is the worst zone in Eastern Kingdoms. You think Twilight Highlands is the worst zone? Alright, that's a fucking take. I like Twilight Highlands. I like the dwarf architecture. Eland, hear me out. Will you try choker snapping? I feel like I would really struggle to try it. Yes, I would. But I feel like I'm just gonna gag and probably throw up. Choker snapping? Utterly forgettable. You just don't have an appreciation of dwarf culture. I learned something yesterday that Violet just reminded me of. So everybody look at the face that Violet just did. The colon 3C. I never knew what the C was for. I have learned what the C is for. The C is for your paw. It's your paw up like this. That's what the C is. It's your hand. I didn't know that. Yeah? I just never knew. I'm a 6'5" football player with linebacker shoulders, a solid 2 of 10. What do you mean? Get the fuck out, Furisu. God, Furisu, I tried to be reasonable, but then you continue with the takes. A hand? Oh, yeah? This guy. What do you mean you don't even play WoW? Violet hug? Okay, 166 CM. Oompa Loompa! Oh my god, Yulin probably thought I had someone's balls up to my face whenever I did. I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was like maybe a chin furrow. Like you're flexing your chin in a way that's like creating a wrinkle there because you're like kind of mad while doing it. I don't know, I didn't get it. I knew what the face was supposed to express, but I was like, I'm lost here. Hi, Kumi. So I can do this. Hey, Yulin. What about a really quick one? Maybe. A Kumi. Balls grab? It's not a balls grab. Okay, it might be a balls grab if you put less than 3. That might turn it into a balls grab. Oh my god, Freya, I miss you. I never see you much anymore, bois. Anu, I'm here though. Balls grab. The other way. You're putting greater than 3. It needs to be the arrow pointing the other way, 3. And then C. Violet, if you want to see... Yeah, like that. Violet, if you want to see Freya more, you have to join us. She walks with me every morning. That's a heart?
Join us. One of us. One of us.
I don't know, Pixel. You don't grab somebody's heart like that. It's a lot easier to grab someone's balls. Okay, error. Yeah, what kind of dick you have? Joining the cult. Don't say this. Do you guys, when you draw a dick in text, do you use a C instead of a D? I've always used a capital D. Oh, but then it's hard to grab it with the C hand. You'd have to have the C at the tip instead of the balls. You grab my heart? Bits is just like, what the fuck is happening here? That's how I would typically see balls. Although you could do it with a 3 or a B. Or an 8, I suppose. Lamau, I want to be here more in the morning, but since I could not be online while at work, I keep forgetting you stream in the morning. I appreciate it anytime you are here, Yuki. And I know my schedule isn't the best for a lot of people. It's just one of those things where it's like there's no perfect time, right? Maybe I just stream 24 hours. I become one of those freaks that's like, okay, we stream our walk, we stream recording a video, we stream like free time, we switch to Blue Twitch and stream a shower. Wait, no, it'd have to be stream our walk, switch to Blue Twitch. No, hang on. Stream our walk, stream the nap, switch to Blue Twitch, stream the shower, Orange Twitch with Yulin. Maybe continue something on the Blue Twitch that's lewd. Go back to regular Twitch, stream recording a walk, stream free time, playing whatever game. Stream sleeping in the night, stream gathering news in the morning, and then the cycle repeats. Stream the walk, doing whatever. The cycle repeats. Where are you going, boy? Bit's just leaving. I had to do it, okay? That's my face kissing that air. What the fuck? I'm just like Yuki. I always forgore, and I'm always awake at morning. And I'm always awake, not at morning. Gotcha. Orange Twitch with Yulin Blush. I'll have you know, Yuland, I farmed out 1k rep killing pirates and Daenerys. Jesus. Well, good job, Furisu. That's not a fun rep grind. I got my warrior to 70, Furisu. I can't decide which I like more between Arms and Fury. Arms is more automated. I don't have to think as much with Arms. But I have to watch the dot, which I don't like. Whereas Fury, I'm staring at my bars more. But it's like, tee-hee, I hit button. I hit button and smack mob. This is easy. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? We were talking about me becoming a 24-hour streamer and just never not being live, so that people who have difficulty watching in the morning would always have some time to walk. And also, yeah, a lot of dicks in chat. We learned, Crit, well, I learned, some people knew this, that when you do the colon 3C face, somebody do the colon 3C, that the C is a paw. I never knew it was a paw, Crit. Did you know this? I just never understood what the C was. Yeah, that face. I understood. Okay, I'm okay with that. I always understood the colon and the 3 were the face, and they were being very catty and, like, happy. But I never knew that the C was like a paw up at your mouth. I'm okay with that. We, the Yuki army, will confuse the bejesus out of y'all. Making the hair more white. Arms is BM Hunter tier. If you can't play Arms, you need to rethink WoW. Arms really is BM Hunter tier. I don't think it's quite the same as BM Hunter and Frost DK, but it's really close. Dicks in chat. I've been as well as can be, hun. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm okay with that. A paw? Oh, like the legs, yeet. I thought they were the legs. Legs? Yeah, it was a little creature. I can see that. I can see it being like the little legs of a creature. But no, it's like... It's like this. It's like having your paw up at your face like this. Why the stare this time, Freya? I recently saw someone write in Twitch chat, all Yukis I ever met online are totally unhinged, and you, talking to me, didn't change that perspective. Is that true? You're the least...
I was AFK. I didn't realize I was still looking.
You're the least unhinged Yuki I've met. Yuki is a pet. Yuki Unworthy is unhinged. A good unhinged, but they are unhinged. I do think you demonstrate your age sometimes, Yuki. Sometimes you say things I'm like, Yuki's still young. But I do really like you. Is that true? How is Freya looking at us like that? Are they in a call or something? They're in VR chat with me. But I guess if Frey want to rename me Uki, if you want to join me, you can. Like, I'm on VR chat. I don't know if we're on each other's friends list yet, but if you send me a friend request, you can just join whenever I'm walking. If you ever want to, like, hang out with me or the people here. Want to cuddle and watch Harry Potter movies, Ewan? Nah. I'll watch other movies, but not Harry Potter.
Everywhere. I'm a mother. I see everything. All the time.
But I guess if Ray want to rename me Uki, lol. That's honestly funny. No, that's weird. Ray is checking you out. Yeah. Gee. But we are all unhinged, right? I'll stay with my little creature hypothesis. Yuki's a bean. I'm the least unhinged member of this chat. Shut the fuck up, Risu. Don't know about other Yuki yet. Yuki-Yu. I'm one of the shyest person you can meet IRL, but here, Yuki-Yu is like me, where, like, IRL, I'm very reserved, very formal, very, like, I'm not gonna talk unless I'm spoken to. But online, it's like, alright, let's fucking go. Type some degenerate shit into someone's chat. Farisu, that was crazy when you were talking about cake farts the other day, and like Farisu's streaming to her chat, just like, what? And her chat's just like, huh? What did you say? That was one of my favorite Farisu streams. Asil Barona? Asil Barona? Tell me how you want me to say it. Hi, thank you for the follow. Sometimes I say shit that is so dumb. Ah, well, better to be young and dumb than to be weird. Archangel Mellow. It's true. I need to watch the new Violet video. Violet makes videos? I need to watch the new Violet video. Oh, wait, are you talking about the Violet Vexen video? I watched that one. It was good. Question mark? No. Yulin throws off the gloves when online for chatting. My shyness is a parabola. If it's like Ace is fine, okay. If it's like randoms, strangers in a Twitch chat, I have no shame and I will be like completely out there. The moment I like meet you in person or speak in a Discord call or like talk to you over voice in a game or VR chat, all of my shyness comes back and I'm way more reserved. And then the moment we're one-on-one again and, like, flirting, it's all out there. I'll go pretty fucking far. What do you mean by that? Sounding to be like that? I lost. Oh, wait, sounding. Oh, no! I lost. Yes, Vexen? Okay. You and my server is so dead, every rare in Mechagon is up every time I come here. It's so pog. I'm happy for you. I think. I might be playing on the Proudmoore server for Isu. Because my warrior has the name Yulin there, and if I play my warrior, well, yeah, I've got my fucking name without stupid characters. Not stupid characters, but a stupid way of spelling it. I do like my women
Have
reserve.
fun with the extra leg.
Oh god, is there lag? No, shouldn't I just be on their server?
Proudmoore is on the west coast.
Didn't think of that. Time to level another warrior. I went back to Sisters of Elune. Maybe I'll walk with Yules once I get my treadmill, but maybe not because chat would see me. Crit, you don't have to be, like, in view. If you tell me you don't want to be on camera, I will keep the camera off you. Mod slightly after the last 12 years of Yulin's life to make him think he's going insane. Slightly alter. Oh my god. I can bring you to my server for leveling together if you don't mind war mode leveling. I mean, so if you were leveling me, I could probably handle war mode leveling. How does war mode leveling work with the Radiant Memories? It feels like that'd just be a clusterfuck with everybody, like, stepping on each other. No, I mean like 70 to 80? Oh, man, no, that's... I don't really want to rush through leveling. I want to go through the story nice and comfy. Did you see? Nope. And nonsense. They added an FOS for leveling all 13 classes to 80? About to rush that? What is an FOS?
Feat of strength.
Feat of strength. Oh. Yeah, Farisu's gonna want that. Hi, OPM. I'm going to rush to the first 280s. I'm probably going to go a pretty fast pace on my first character, which will be whatever I expect my main to be. That could be warrior, that could be warlock, that could be mage. As of right now. I will then level my rogue and make walking videos. After that, I will probably level 2 more characters. I want a tank ready, and I want a healer ready. And if I main warrior...
Get 5% increased XP for every level 80 you get.
Oh, hell yeah.
5, I think.
If I level my warrior to be a DPS, I probably won't level another character to tank, because if I tank, I'd just play warrior. If I play healer, I'm going to play shaman. So I'll probably level the rogue, warrior, and warlock. No. The rogue, warrior, warlock, shaman. Those are probably going to be the 4 that I level right away. And whichever one I'm expecting to play, that's the one I'll level first. And start kind of running dailies with. There's nothing to do in War Within until September 17th, just remember that. You're dead wrong, Furisu. Because crafting materials are going to be fucking crazy expensive. You're gonna stand to make, like, if you go hard, 10 million gold, easy. Then on my 3rd, I may look at the lore. I guess since there's literally nothing to do for 3 weeks, we could go slower. I'd tank and heal for Yulin. No need to skip cutscenes this X-Pack, I hope. There are rares. You only count profession points, limited gear. Made it so you can't grind shit other than materials. Yeah, grind materials. Just do that. Just have a gathering character with herbalism and mining and sell that shit for like 1,000 per. It's free money. You literally you're picking money up off the ground and talking to an auctioneer. And it's like, oh, you just made 100,000 gold for an hour. I would either be Yulin's meat shield or Yulin's heal pitch. I want to grind rares. I'm not good at games, so I'll pick the easy classes. I don't think there's a, like, overly easy healer. People do say shaman, because they have a lot of, like, you set it and forget it spells, but there's a lot of them, so it's kind of like managing a lot of moving parts. I think healing is in a position right now that's just... It's very reactive. They're gonna try and slow it down for War Within, but it's not... Healing is hard. Hi, Luton. How close are you to Shin Megami Tensei? I'm not saying I dislike these games, but I'm coming in late, and it's really hard for me to focus when you play it. And, like, I'm ready... This sounds so rude, and I don't mean for it to be. I'm ready for the next Luton game. Are we talking WoW, or we are talking WoW? Yes. I want to grind rares. I also like grinding rares. Grinding rares is one of my favorite things, Crit. Oh, are we talking about WoW rares? Ah. I don't have much experience with that. That was fucking lame. That was fucking lame. I'm moving away from that anyway. Dells are going to be a key at the beginning, if it's open early enough. Happy birthday, Luton. I literally finished the Freedom ending on Sunday, and True Demon Monday. Thank you, Violet. Hell yeah. You want to grind me, my sweetheart? Maybe. Today is Terraria, which is the new Sun Tuesday, if that's okay for you, Yulin. 1? God damn it. There's like 3 friends that are like, I'm feeling Terraria. You want to play Terraria, Yulin? I'm like, no, I don't have time to play Terraria. But like, I am in such a fucking Terraria mood. For watching you play that, Luton, I'm actually really excited. I fucking love Terraria. But I'm in a mood where like, 6 of my 7 days of the week are full, so I can't really play a Terraria run right now. But like, Koya is thinking about a Terraria run. Core has mentioned Terraria. Alzora is playing Terraria right now. And I'm just like, fuck. Terraria sounds so fucking fun right now. I haven't played in like a year. Shit. I do wonder how much Warband gear will drop early on. Good. Well, you can watch mine and get the feeling through me. I'm definitely gonna be watching. We'll see if I'm like, oh, fucking yeah, I love to see how Luton plays. Or if you make slave houses like Ow does, and I'm like, no! What's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Luton, tell me now. Do you make pretty houses? Or do you make slave houses and run those the whole game? Hey, Ewan, you want to play Terraria? Shut the fuck up and go to bed, Proxy. Just play Terraria, Ewan. I don't have time. Yeah. Slave houses is the right answer, Luton. Slave houses is not the right answer. It's okay to set them up in the beginning, when you're just trying to get villagers to come in before you build nice stuff. But god damn it, you better not have those by the time you're killing lunar pillars. If you still have slave houses at that point, I'm judging you. Slave houses? No. I bury them in the ground to keep them safe. Mildly theme their room after the NPC eventually. That's... okay. Do you keep them all in a centralized location, or do you set up the teleport network? Because setting up the teleport network is literally my favorite thing in Terraria. I fucking love having the 5 NPCs in the forest, and then having the 3 in the snow biome, and then 3 in the desert, and then 3 in the jungle, and then 3 in the cave biome next to the Aether pool. Build slave houses, then forget to move them. I've seen people using NPC as weapons. Walls made out of platforms. Use them in fights. It's fucked. Oh my god, we're gonna stop at the funny number. Oh, so a necromancer. They are NPCs, they don't have rights. Oh my god. Oh shit, we're not done. God damn it, I thought we were gonna stop at the funny number. I thought we were gonna stop at 6.9. But we're still going. I think we stop at Grim Patrol. Yeah. I was so ready to stop, guys, damn it. I like setting up the teleport network in Terraria. I really like having the different houses that prioritize their happiness, especially of the important vendors, right? So the goblin is the most important vendor, so I always put him in the cave. I make sure that the loved NPCs by him are with him. So I think it's the dwarf and the steampunk girl. Even though she likes the snow biome, I put her in the cave with the goblin, because he's like the reforge guy. You're gonna spend the most money at him, so you need the best price. And then I try to make him have cool stuff. So like in the desert, I always build like an Arabian palace out of like sand block. In the forest, I always build like a giant tree house thing. In the jungle, I think last time I made like a beehive house and I used the bee blocks. I've made like a snow log cabin. I've made an underground castle in the cave biome. On the beach house, I've made a lighthouse. That one was fun. Hi, cool boy, man, boy. How many steps have I done? I have not recorded, I've not archived exactly how many steps and miles I've done. I do at least 5 miles a day. When I started, I started at 1 mile a day and worked up to 5 miles. Typically, I think it was by 30 days I was doing 5 miles a day. But we always go at least 5. The highest we've done is 10. Every day. I usually have them piled in a 2 wide. As many deep as necessary underground, just large enough room tower. Keeps them safe, easy access as I need. Oh no! Luton doesn't care about the NPCs. He only, like... Oh no. Bye-bye, Ewan. Thank you for the company. Bye. Have a great day. Wish I was born Ewan's treadmill. I mean what? Media... Look, I'll step on you if you want, but, like, you don't want to be the treadmill. That's like 3 hours of getting stepped on, and I'm wearing shoes. I'm not barefoot for this. I'm, not exactly a builder. You stopped by my test stream when you thought it was gonna be Stardew, didn't you? Basically just made platform arenas in place of houses, apparently. Oh, that's right, that's right. That's right, you were looking at that mod, and you were like, I really want it to work, and I was like, just try the mod. And you were like, I don't know if it'll work, and I was like, just try the mod. Goofball. They do care about the NPCs to keep them alive at least. Bye, Violet Hug. We're at 7.1 now. We have one more section to walk through. I think. I really thought it ended at the Twilight Cult area. It was the Stars mod. Hi, Kodiak. I haven't done much with Stardew mods. I've played Calamity once. Other than that, I've done like 4 vanilla runs, and one of them was a Don't Dig Up seed. Nah, NPCs are just like streamers. Oh god, lost one. Unfortunately, it's just unbalanced stars above. Calamity is nice. Calamity is very nice. Howdy. Alright, home stretch. Played Vanilla and Vanilla Anniversary Seed. And did a no-flying / hover playthrough. That's gnarly. Calamity nod. Should I try modded Terraria? Calamity mod is really fucking good, Frisu. If you like Terraria, Calamity is just like... I don't know how to describe it, because anytime something has a good overhaul mod that is like a DLC, I describe it as the Calamity of this game. Calamity is the Stardew Valley expanded of Stardew. Yuland, I just did a you pull it, you tank it dungeon. Is this what it's like to be a DPS main? Yes. If you're a tank, and somebody's pulling for you, a lot of tanks will be like, you pull it, you tank it. Because they ego trip, and I get it. That shit sucks, and it stresses me out as a tank when you pull for me. But the correct answer is, hey man, you're stressing me out, can you let me tank? I'll try to go at a faster pace for you, but like, you're stressing me out. And if they're like, fuck you, then it's like, I don't want to be here anymore, and I'll leave. Bro, he ran into the mobs and attacked once, and I attacked once, but I grabbed aggro. Then he just walked away. I had to use a defensive man. Dude, I had that in my raid, Frisu. We were doing a Mirjasil, and like, the tank runs up to this tree, and I like flame shock it, and then I do Storm Strike, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? And it just kicks my teeth in, and I think I got one shot, because it was a heroic raid. And the tank's like, hello? You want to wait for me? I'm the tank. And it was just like, my apologies, Miss Raid revolves around you. I got a weird phone call. Do you want to share it? I just expect Farisa to be like typing right now, just like, hold the fuck up, you little shit motherfucker. If people pull stuff super behind me, I will turn back and grab aggro. Tank players and WoW are garbage. The raid does revolve around me. No, so I was talking about Farisu there. In Amir Jasil, we had to split up for... we had to split the raid group into 2. And the tank would get this buff that makes it so that they can cross over these laser lines. if you don't follow the tank, you get hurt by the laser line. So the tank has a responsibility of not just running straight to the ad, they have to create a path for all the ranged. And so it takes them longer to get to this ad. Well, this ad, they're casting a spell, and I think I hit them with a spell. As soon as they got interrupted, I hit them with a spell that, it was my Maelstrom ability. It was like Maelstrom Elemental Blast, so it probably hit for like 500,000. It was a lot of front-loaded aggro. I think I thought that Farisu would have had it before that, because she got there in time. The thing is, it has a 99% damage shield until you interrupt it. And so anything Farisu would have done to it before that would have gotten threat, but not much. And so the moment that shield drops, I hit it with 500,000. I didn't give Farisu the chance to build threat. That was what I really fucked up with. And then I just got my teeth kicked in, and she was like, "What the fuck, Yulin?" And I was like, you should have hit threat. When there are good tanks, they are good. I'm just trying to have fun playing Frost Death Knight. You're Frost now? I thought you were an unholy main. You know it's a good tank when the boss is not constantly moving? Yulin really seemed to like Terraria, so I just hope they'd be interested in that last question.
It really depends on the boss. For bosses constantly moving, some of their hitboxes are weird.
I missed it, Luton, because we got talking about WoW. Still trying to figure out what to do. If I should do Crimson or Corruption. If I should do Master, Infernum, or both. I don't know, you know? Have you ever done a seed, Luton? If you've never done Don't Dig Up, that's a crazy seed to do. Farisu just sleeping on the job, SMH. I'm the best Blood DK player in North America. Yulin just salty. I think I was in the wrong on that death. Just play better, Yulin. Stop doing mistakes. I've been doing T-Mog farming PvP as Frost and Holy. Trying Foss for general play ATM. Imagine not being able to take a hit from Mythic Fire Warlock, by the way. What type of Warlock spec do you play, Crit? I'm a fucking weird Warlock. I like Affliction and Demo. I do not enjoy playing Destro. Every Warlock I talk to is like, "Yo, Warlock main, Chaos Bolt rise up," and I'm like, "Yeah, oh, Chaos Bolt, And they're like, "What the fuck? What do you like, Affliction or something? What are you, gay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You actually like Affliction?" All but I love Affliction. I play whatever is best, but I would like Affliction to be best. I like Affliction too. I like Affliction. I'm kind of interested in seeing, I think it's Hellcaller, where they have the Wither buff, or the Wither dot, because that replaces Corruption, but they have talents to make Corruption infinite? So I'm like, is that gonna be really strong? Destro Andes are dumb as fuck. I have two guildies that are Destro Andes. They both play Destro, or they both play Demo a little bit. And they hate Affliction. I'm like, what the fuck? The Secret Seed seemed fun, but more for a short run or gimmick. Being my primary "this is what I'm doing" run, when I only play like once every couple of years, I looked into them and none seemed to fit. I'll tell you this, Luton. They are a gimmick, but it is a very, like, it changes the game type of gimmick. And it's a whole run through. It's not just like, you play it for 2 hours and you're like, "Ah, that was neat." Don't Dig Up is a wild fucking game changer. People like Destro because it's easy, so the casual just go into it. You like Affliction? What are you, gay? Yulin? Well, both. Affliction. Yulin, it's time to farm Darkmoon Fair tickets on every character. They are once again able to be given to another character. Oh, God. But what of Corruption versus Crimson? Any opinions? Or Master Infernum, both? I think it's fun to have both on a server. I do like Corruption more than Crimson. But I particularly like having both. I hate being locked out of one. That shit annoys me. I mostly like Crimson because Icar. I think it's funny that Afflict now is going to use Absolute Corruption even on single target. Yeah, Yeah. It's definitely the lazy talent, right? Take yourself from 2 dots to 4 dots because you don't really count affliction, or you don't count corruption if it has an infinite duration. Oh yeah, I'm loving the state of Destro now because of its RF on single target. Rain of Fire? Wait, it's doing Rain of Fire single target? That seems wrong. And the Andes are losing their minds. Iker gives Golden Shower, which is a nice debuff. Lamau, yeah, no. Wait, okay. I'm very unfamiliar with Destro. 850% buff, Gasm. Do you only do it at a certain time, or is it like you just don't Chaos Bolt? Sims are higher because of how it works with the hero talents. You don't Chaos Bolt. Oh god. That seems wrong. You only took me saying both in regards to the World Evil. But I meant the difficulties. I mean, so you're gonna know what difficulty to play on. I can't help you with that one. Nope, you only Chaos Bolt when it's empowered. That's funny. Golden Shower, R. Kelly Peck. 7.5. 7.5 miles. Yay. Anchor. Local. Turn the music on, but there isn't any. Good job, Ewan. Thank you. They broke something with that buff. So you are Rain of Fire non-stop, basically. And overflowed with shards and even empowered Chaos Bolt loses to Rain of Fire. Oh, that's funny. No 8 miles today. Having a Warlock in your key adds +5 levels on beta? What World Evil you think is better in Calamity, you? Are you talking about Crimson and Corruption World Evils or, like, difficulty? Because, like, I don't think one is going to be better. I think it's preference. Takeru, hi. I would say is that way, by the way. Having mobility for Prague would be nice. It will not stay like that. T minus 20 days. World Evil refers to Crimson versus Corruption. I like having both. I don't like being locked out of one. The War Within Beta releases in 20 days. Euland, hi. Let's update our stuff. Okay. I can close this window. I can find this window. Bring this over here. Oh my god. Every stream I was watching has ended. And I see exactly who rated who. Oh, Mrs. is gonna play Gothic later on. He's playing Gothic 2 in preparation for it. 7.5 miles, and now we rest. Done. Okay. Look at Freya. This one could turn a little bit.
Now it's completely blocked.
Yay!
Think I... Okay. You can't have both? You can! The only way for them to fix it will be destroy Destro, which is even better. No way Blizz figures this out. It's not an option. They're just going to Destro. You aren't locked out of them in Calamity? Logitech fight me in the Dark Moon Arena? There's either, like, you can either start with both, or, like, you can plant one of them. Logitech fight me in the Dark Moon Arena. The off evil is just a little Sky Island, though. Can I just suck up PP? I am washed, don't worry. am aware, Lieutenant. She just got 1,800 rated battlegrounds. Fuck this bitch. Don't listen to her, Logitech. She's baiting you. She's fucking toxic. I'm washed. Running around with fucking, what is it? Grand Marshal gear. Fuck you, Furisu. Swifty Swordgasm. You can always just make an artificial evil biome. Wait, that couch is familiar. It is not the casting couch. You could probably use it as one, but having both is a special seed. Playing the second one is crazy effort, Ewan. Is it? I think you just build a box, separate it out from the rest of the stuff, plant it, and then spread it. I think it's really easy once you have the dryad.
Want to find the casting couch?
Would be really funny.
I'm sure there's an avatar for it.
If there's not, it probably wouldn't be that hard to make. Also, I love toxicity. Furisu, you can be toxic on PvP, and I'll be toxic on PvE. Oh god. Where are we going? There's so many places to go. There's like 3 that I'm looking at that's like, all of these would be good. I don't know that we've gone here in a while. Portal. I am so hyped to push for Pennant in Season 1. Can I eat your toes? Hi 99. RGB Solo Queue is my favorite addition to PvP. So hyped to push Pennant. It's a purple flag for the War Within Season 1 that has the same light trail as the Warsong Gulch flag. Oh. You have to join me in person to eat my toes. We don't know each other well enough yet. Stick around and you'll be able to join. And you'll be able to eat my toes when that happens. Besides, only reason for the second evil is just to fight its bosses, which you don't even need to do. I don't PvP, so I don't know what you were talking about, Furisu. Dang it. It's not a no. It's a not yet. Where is the video player? Here it is. Why does it seem like Lo-Fi Girl is muted every time? Every time it's muted. That's so annoying. In Vanilla WoW, if you looted the flag, this really bright, obscenely neon flag for achieving elite rank, neon flag would appear on you. It was a very long light trail. They added that bright trail to the new flag for achieving elite rank plus getting 50 wins. Also, Calamity itself has changes to special seeds like For the Worthy and Get Fixed Boy. Get Fixed Boy is a fucking insane seed. Videos. We were talking about it earlier. So there's the Kazoo remix. Dun, dun. This is on the official World of Warcraft channel. Where's my pillow? Here? Okay. Right here. Also, Calamity itself has changes special seeds like for the worthy and Get Fixed Boy. Noted. One of the Calamity changes to Get Fixed Boy is silly. Someone in North America, wow, give me 2.1 million gold so I can stop farming gold and live my life. No, Farisu. Literally, War Within is gonna come out, and I just said, do herbalism for 2 days and you'll make that. Were they able to join me? Freya joined me. I got a shower, but I won't be able to stick around here more than 1.5 hours. You're normally asleep at this time, Luton. I'm happy to see you, though. I cannot, Yulin. My attention span will not let me do such a thing. Just put anime on your second monitor. Ignore all the other things I've farmed. This fucking girl. I'm early today, you? Early? I always thought you were weird. I went to bed at like 6 a.m. 7 a.m. I mean, you're weird, but I thought that was part of you being weird. Love you, Luton. Can I get my pinky down? There we go. I didn't even get through well, I got through half of it. Valve has fixed TF2. For years, TF2 has had a massive botting problem, and Valve just did a massive bot wave and banned all the bots. So if you like Team Fortress 2, now's the time to play. People are debating whether, it's gonna stay like that. Has it fixed it, though? It has fixed the botting problem. There's, no bots on TF2 right now. So if you want to play TF2 without bots, now's the time to do it. We'll see if it lasts. This is the week, Yulin. Do time walking in all of your 65 characters and mail all the badges to one character. Oh, God. Is that this week? Those are Warbound? Fuck. I'm not gonna do all 5 on every character, but I could see myself doing it on many characters. I do go to bed at 6 a.m. I went to bed at 2 because, well, B-Day, you know? Gotta celebrate somehow, doing it early. I see. Trying to stay unspecific? My pocket typed that out? Uh-huh. That's this week. I'll do it with you if you want to. I really shouldn't, Frisu. Hi, Nyx. What I really should do this week is push Final Fantasy story. You okay there, Pixel? Yeah, doing 1 gives you 500 badges from the quest? That's why I would do it on 1. Why do you need that much gold? So she doesn't have to pay for WoW. I want to buy the last set of tier 3 that my DK can use. I have the full Paladin set. I just want the Warrior set. No other use for gold in WoW for me? He's so ridiculous. Oh, black market? I saw... Thank you for the follow, High 99. I saw a really fucking funny video. No, I have the achievement to let me craft it myself. And I farmed out all the non-gold reagents. So I can straight up get the entire set in one day? Oh, interesting. I saw a video and it's two guys in a car. And the guy driving puts on a seatbelt, and he goes, "Put your seatbelt on, bro." And the guy in the passenger seat just goes, "Don't wear seatbelts." "Put your seatbelt on, bro." "Don't wear seatbelts." "Bro, put your seatbelt on." "Don't wear seatbelts." The guy driving fucking slams on his brake, and the guy in the passenger seat just, boom, head against the dashboard. Oh, put your seatbelt on, bro. And then like a little bit, she's like, "Ugh," putting his seatbelt on. So fucking funny. Euland, are you listening to the new Kazoo remix? I am. The map I went to has Lo-Fi Girl on by default, but for whatever reason, in every VR chat world I go to that has that on their player, it's muted. Like, there's no sound from it. I don't know what's going on with Lo-Fi Girl in VR chat, but there's no sound. So I had to go find my own music, and I brought up the Kazoo remix. Nix, I love you, Bits. Takaru, I love you. I was fucking shocked. Oh, don't go BRB, Nix. Nix betrayed. Go BRB, Nix. I was gonna talk about the Kazoo remix and like how I was so fucking shocked to see it in my subscriptions channel. Because like this is just not what I expected from WoW 20 days before an expansion. Nix, I was bullied into making a moe. Damn. You really were bullied. That's fucked up. Freya joined us. Where did Logitech and Icy Fire go? Icy Fire fell asleep. Logitech went looking for a casting couch. Okay. I love Kazoo. I especially love the Kazoo version of Outer Wilds credits. Nix won't even do rated Battlegrounds with me. I gotta go bye-bye. Have a good one, High 99. Thank you for stopping by. What the heck? My Chatterino might be struggling right now.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousness.
Did you know you...
I love it when Twitch unmutes the ads. I love it so much. That's my favorite thing about Twitch. Okay, today. Today is Tuesday. So we've got Stardew Valley today. I don't know that... I don't really have any goals in Stardew Valley. Well, I kind of do. I want to build the last obelisk and the gold clock and get the teleport wand. But other than that, it's like, just make money. Which means just get mahogany seeds. And just plant mystic trees. I've got like half of my forest. Well, I don't even know if it's even half. It might be a little less. It just feels like every time we play for 3 to 4 hours, I get like 7 trees down, which isn't even a full row. It's such a long goal. But it's fun. God, I look forward to Stardew so much. I don't know how long we're gonna do the Stardew streams. Every time I'm like, I worry about people. When Stardew? Hi, Trogdor. It is at 6 p.m. Central. So 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific? And we usually do 4 hours. Sometimes we'll do 3 if somebody's like really tired or has to cut it short. If we're missing somebody, we'll do 3. As far as I know, everybody's gonna be there. 4 specific. Yep, 4 specific time. Every time I talk about ending it, because I worry about everybody, right? We've been going for like 15 weeks at this point, and I'm like, hey, this is a big commitment. This is like every Tuesday. I don't want anybody to feel pressured to stay. If anybody's feeling like dropping, you know, let me know. And nobody says anything. They're just like, nah, we're Gucci. It's like, okay. Oh no. Unknown has joined us. Logitech has joined us. So I'm expecting Logitech to come around the corner as a fucking, like, casting couch. Did you find one?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Fantastic. We did 7.5 miles. Hell yeah. So this is not the casting couch. This is a stripper pole. I don't know. We have a hard end for Stardew. If we ever get to the point where, like, we get perfection. This song is making the voices in my head louder. I know. If we ever get to perfection in WoW, that'll be the hard end. That avatar seems a little over vertically challenged. Yeah. If we ever get to perfection in Stardew, we'll end there. Which is possible because there's 8 of us. There's no WoW end for me unless I get banned. There's definitely points in WoW where I stop playing. But, like, it's a game that I always come back to. And I started in vanilla. So, like, it's been a lot of, like, I'm quitting forever. I'm never coming back. And then I come back. The longest I didn't play was, like, 1.5 years in Shadowlands. I raided in Castle Nathria. And then I came back for Dragonflight launch. That was the time of the lawsuit and stuff. And I was like, this company is trash. I'm not going to pay them any more money. Fuck them. It's not quite the casting couch. But it does look comfy.
It does have a cute cat.
It does have a
Next
cute
one.
cat. Oh, I don't want to move my camera. What do you guys think is the casting couch? Is it the black couch or the white couch?
Interesting though, because those avatars worked in the avatar testing world, but not here.
Huh. It's the white couch with the cum stains? I always thought it was the black couch in the corner of the office. The casting couch in my mind has always been the black one. Oh shit, they added appearance tracking to the API? Hell yeah. Yeah, same, I've taken breaks but always come back. I only played some of WoD because of school. It's the white couch with the cum stains. I think that's just the, like, the gangbang couch. Dead to me, bitch. How could you let that happen? There must be cum stains? Man. Well, see, it's black because there's cum stains, but it hides them. They're harder to see on the black couch. I got a meeting in 20 minutes? You already had a meeting! The classic boys want a PvP, so PvP with them? The what stains? The cum stains. I reopened the stream and the first thing I hear is the casting couch. I'm going back to closing the tab. I still have my Celestia Vel hybrid. Hi, Alex. It's the one that can get stains on. I always think the casting couch is the black couch in the corner of the office that you know, you interview the girl, hi Baldier, and then you're like, all right, let's see how you do, let's see your performance, take your clothes off, and she's like, what? That's the casting couch. The black couch in the corner of the office is the casting couch. The white couch is the likely people thinking of is one girl, 5 guys picture, which isn't casting couch. That's what I'm thinking, Luton. That's the gangbang couch. Well, well, well. Seems like Elin is all alone on the couch today. Would be a shame if someone sneaked in there to cuddle him up good and comfy. Else I might just have to do it. Well, Alex just joined. But, Baldier, come on. Cuddles don't have to be just 2 people. Some of my favorite cuddles is when there's like 10 of us in a fucking puddle and I fall asleep listening to people talk about like just the most random shit. It's the white one. It was just never cleaned and became black over the years. Are any of them healers? I do Battleground Blitz. Can only queue with +1 healer. No. Suppose I took too long to write that message. I don't know. Have we talked about a raid schedule with the Classic Boys at all? Because I'm gonna be honest, I can't raid on Tuesdays. But you can arena with them. Nah, Elin and Alex too cute, I'd melt. Well, melt with us. Melt on us. You gonna still be cuddling here in an hour? Yes. Yes. What do you mean you can't raid on Tuesdays? Unless we're raiding after 10 p.m. Central, I can't raid on Tuesdays. I can show up late on Tuesdays. It will be weekend raids. I can do weekend raids. Want to buy cute e-boy healer? Bro, I have to pug? I can't wait until Saturday. I need to push keys. Oh my god. Oh god, Alex got here and I'm like suddenly so fucking comfy. I do mean on stream, by the way, Ewan. I cannot join in VR today. I will not be streaming in an hour. I'm not thinking of going too much longer, but I will be on in VR chat. If you want to just join and hang out. But for stream, I'm not gonna be, I don't see myself live in an hour. Well done, Elin. Thank you, Wrath. Bits, cuddles. Even though Bits did the Moe thing, Nyx, you should cuddle them. Cuddle them to make up for it. Ah. This fucking kazoo song. Where are we going today? How long has this person been live? 1 hour? That's a good target. Bits have Sundari energy? Question marks. I sneezed, but I muted so none of you heard it. I hate this song. What? What's wrong with it? We've already gone through this. Bless you. Thank you. I'm fucking starving. I'm ready to fall asleep. I'm gonna get a snack and take a nap. You guys want to get stepped on? I'm gonna send you to paper bag. It sounds like Splatoon. It kind of does, doesn't it? Not this part of the song, but... Anchor World. Wimdy Backyard. Logitech Love. Love you. Ah. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't have any problems from yesterday. Thanks for the stream. Take care, as well, and God bless you. Thank you. Socials. And then slash raid. Did I get the space there? I did. Paper bag. I get the right one? I did. Paper bag is in my old homeworld. They're a friend from VR chat that I've known for, God, like 5 years at this point. This is when, like, I didn't even talk to people in VR. I just stood next to my friends and was like, oh, you have a cute mute next to you. I'm like, I'm not mute. And they were just like, oh, you're just awkward. Got it. But yeah, Paper's cool. She's really pretty. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 7.5 miles today. We have Stardew Valley later today. That is in 5 hours. That being said, I love you. Bye.